That's awesome.
Nice.
I am trying to get there, and I'm not sure what my resistance is. Well, no, I know what my resistance is. It's everything. It's just everything. It's
Yeah.
trying to do too much. And then
Mhm.
because this year I'm really wanting to take on the grow your own food. Like it's not my hashtag, it's just a general, you know,
Yeah.
but what I want to do is I want to encourage people who are more like myself, who have no idea, and just put together a small so it's a series, so a small little almost like a patio garden, so that we're going on so that I'm walking people through it, you know, and they can
Yeah.
ask me questions and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I think you do great
Mhm.
with that. I totally.
Yeah. Heck, most days I can't remember my own kids' names. Nope, I go through them all. Yeah. Yes. Who are you people? I
You.
don't. Yeah. Well, I do call my
You.
kids you people. I do
You
say you
people.
people. They go, what do you mean, you people? I go, you people are my people. So if I call you my people, then that's all it is. So
Yeah, no offense.
Well, it's like when you're calling your kids. My boys were always I had Nicholas and Brandon, and it was always Brand Nick or Nick Brand or that kind of
Cute.
thing. Yeah, always backwards.
Oh, that's very kind of you. That's who we are. But I know I shared it out on your live last night, but I'm gonna do it again as soon as I
Thank you.
find this.
Hey, Abe.
Because I want to, you know, again. Hey, Aiden Air. No, I don't want that. I want this. I want to. Oh, Corn-Fed Life, thanks for coming in and hanging out. Share screen. Where is it?
Let me see what my
Global.
settings. Maybe flip it. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know what YouTube is doing. It's not mirroring it. Let me see if I can do it again. Yeah, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. StreamYard.
We're all having difficulties. Seems that everybody's having a little bit of difficulty.
Yeah,
Try this
it's not
again.
mirroring.
Yeah.
It's not changing it at all. But like flipping it. That's okay.
So Diva in the
So Laura, if you do,
huh? Ooh.
Oh, do you want my email address, darling?
Yeah.
Or you? Okay, let's.
I can
It's
get
even
it.
the.
Do you have it in your info?
It's on my thing anyway.
Okay. I was going to email you about Monday.
Awesome. I would love to. So I'm just going to do a full screen because I didn't find where's my full screen? Papa? Da-da. Nope, this one. So this is this Plant for Change, and it is Global Seed Directory. I forgot I got to be on this one. And this is biodiverse, regionally adapted, local available seeds are the key to our resiliency. And they have this seed directory. Click here, Maureen, on the other screen, Maureen. And what I love, so these are regionally adapted, locally available seeds are the key to I already read that, blah, blah, blah. And then I didn't scroll down to the location. So if I go and I just type in, let's just type in.
Almost.
Yeah. Mine, I think I've got to look on my state for one more. The other two were like, they didn't set up their web pages.
Oh, some of them? Okay, so I just chose you here. So here is 3 spaces. So down here in Miami, Orlando. And so the thing is that these are supposed to be, let's go, oops, share this tab instead. Oh, website expired. Okay. So that's not going to work now, is it? I should have tested this better. Go back to this one. Share this one instead. Get rid of it. And then I'm just going to go to Orlando. This is Crispy Farms. We got a link for Crispy Farms. Share this. Nope. I'm batting zero with you, Carol. Like, where are you going to get your seeds?
I don't know.
Like,
Oh, no.
nobody has seeds for you.
I know.
This
I'm
is
so sad. They don't.
shame,
They like
shame.
don't set up their web pages. I don't know what is going
Yeah, I'm
on.
gonna try
There might
this
be
last
one.
one.
I hit 2 of them and they weren't. They were just
Oh,
off.
there we go.
There's
Yeah.
the one. Oh, I already know
So
him. Yeah, Florida Seed and Garden. They're good.
yeah,
They're good.
and so I really like this website for this reason, is that you can look for things in your local area, so you're supporting,
Mhm.
you know, in your local area kind of thing. I'm just gonna get rid of this one and go back to. So I am gonna put this link. I'm gonna put this link into, that you can look, and also, of course, there are lots of them that will, mail to you as well. I just like the fact that yes, there is. Let's get rid of this. Delete. I just want to look at the whole. Of course, there's plenty. Oh yeah, I need to propagate that again because it's still looking for Florida. Pardon me. Sorry if I'm not paying attention to all that are in the chat and welcoming you in. Sorry about that. I will come back. But yeah, so there is a fair amount here in the US of A. So you guys are really, really fortunate that there is some, and apparently with this website, it is to be, heirloom type seeds, non-GMO,
Yep.
kind of thing. So I really like that. Oh yeah, they're open pollinated heirloom landrace native seeds as nature intended. So anyway, I'm just going to grab that and I will put it
So in other words, you
into.
can save seeds and all of that great stuff from them.
Yes. Yeah, because and I have heard where people are, talking, have said, that it's not going to necessarily be easy to get seeds, that they're going to, about seeds. And so that is something where you go, it's okay to, be like GT Junior and, hoard your seeds, get lots that you can share. That's an important thing. So I'm going to put it there. And then I am going to go.
That's like if you look at my shelf above here, it's full of bags of seeds that I've saved.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not good at saving. Like I'm, it's got to be like, I'm fine for any of like the squash or cucumber, tomatoes. I'd like to know how to, get it where I'm saving my lettuce seeds, because that's
gotta let it bolt.
Yeah.
Yes, of
let
course.
It bolt and go to seed, and then there you go.
I could probably make lettuce seeds better than I can make lettuce, because I probably get it out too late all the time here with how hot it gets so quick.
Yeah, I have to make lettuce stay around here too. I've got to put it under shade cloth of some kind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably what I need to do then, or plant it.
So I'm going to just share it here on your.
Oh, I thank you. I'm trying to say hello to people. I haven't been able to while you're doing that.
Thank you. Okay, there is you got a kit and a caboodle. Let me just back ourselves up here.
Yeah.
Was there any? I think Adnir. I think I got you. So best. The Shift Engineering.
Aid is right. You said right the first time. Adnir.
Yeah.
Adnir. Hey, Carolyn.
Oh, hey, Shift. Thanks for coming in.
Yours.
I think you're a new name for me. And
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oren Electric Army. Whoops. Yeah. Welcome, welcome. And I think I did say hello to you, GT. Oh, yes. And hello, welcome back. My Renaissance Grandma, thanks for, you were number one. So,
That's cool. Hey, Carol.
yeah.
Carolyn was saying there's a book too to help you save every single seed.
Oh,
We recommend
There
it.
is
well,
some
welcome,
book.
Carolyn.
Seed to seed will teach you how to save
Yeah.
every kind of seed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks,
Um,
Carolyn.
Carol, would you look up that book and give us a little
Yeah.
post of it? Or, oops,
Sure.
yeah, Kaylin Strain, she got put in timeout.
I know. Look in the privates.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Sorry.
I forgot to remind you to look in the private. Yeah,
Mhm.
it was. Yeah. That was in mine. She can pull over to yours if
Okay.
she'd like a little bit. If she's
Right. Oopsie.
Seed to Seed book. It was Oopsie. Yeah. Oopsie. Is it by Suzanne Ashworth, Caroline? I'm having a problem tonight. Don't mind me. Advil and decongestant. So yeah.
Mhm.
Woo-woo.
All right. You can find it other places too, less expensive, but on Amazon right now it is 7. Hold on. Now, of course, my
Hello, Peggy.
17.
Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
Some of
Um,
those books are pretty expensive. If you start looking on YouTube too, you can get some good seed saving ideas.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, for when we won't have YouTube, it's a great suggestion to have
yeah,
the book.
it is. It's good to have those.
mhm,
Yes, that
mhm.
is one of the best books that
Yeah.
we have out there.
Yeah. So yeah, the reason why I wanted you to post it, because it's like everybody can go and do their own homework, but it's always great when you get to see this image where you go,
Mhm.
that's what it looks like. That's what you
Mhm.
want to go find.
It's
That's what
been
you want to.
around for a while, and that's what Baker
That's
Creek
awesome.
tells people to use when they have people sow seeds for them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So there you go. Seed to Seed by I just lost Suzanne Ashworth. Yeah, by Suzanne Ashworth. That's what you want to go and have a look at. Of course, Maureen just says that out loud, and then she'll have to come back to her live and look it up again.
It's okay. I'm the same way. I'm shooting a video and I'm like, what is the name of the plant that's right in front of me that I should know because I planted
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. So yes, this is my live, and it's being shared with South
Yeah.
Florida Sunshine with Carol. So what I do try to do is try to put all the comments on, because if you're in my off of my channel, you won't see the comments that are coming from Carol. So I'm trying to. Yes, I agree. That is so important, and that's kind of been my. Well, it's turned into more verbal, where I wanted to learn how to do homesteading skills. And even though my children are all adults, I'm also going, and I'm going to teach you how to do this too. So,
Mhm.
like, even though I made 11 loaves of bread, we needed one more extra loaf. And Marissa was like, she goes, I'm just going to make two more. I do have one in the freezer, and she said, I'm going to make two more, because she says, I want to go through the process of making the sourdough
That's
from
awesome.
start to finish. Don't, like, she's worked with me, but it's like she's going to, kind of thing. So,
That's cool.
oh,
I
thank you.
wish I had that
So
with my
blessed.
daughter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
All right. That's
oh, no.
yeah. No, I'm done. Sorry. She can
Okay.
come over to yours and you can be kind to her. I'm done.
Okay.
Because yeah, she's poking.
Okay.
I won't be poked. No, no.
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Too bad.
No, I
Um,
want to grow community, not selfishness in our community. So
Yeah.
say hello, come in, say hello. Please don't just come in and drop that you have a video out as soon as you walk
Mm.
into a live.
Right.
That's
Mhm.
using somebody's live to promote your channel after
Mhm.
that person worked on their live and worked on a subject, and that's their people coming in to greet them and to create community.
Hmm.
So
Right.
you want to create
Right.
community, not just selfishness and
And
self.
we're here to support Maureen.
Yeah, we're here for
Mhm.
Marie.
Mhm. Well, and
Wait.
and a little bit and a
It's
little
fine
bit
to
of
promote, but like
absolutely,
get
absolutely. Yeah,
acquainted,
yeah,
and support
Hmm.
the host and
Hmm.
support
yeah,
the
yeah.
chat.
Um, absolutely, absolutely. And also, this does this is my live, but also, um,
Yeah,
Carol also benefits from
yeah,
the watch time hours because we're
yes,
both sharing the link. So it's this kind of
Which is awesome.
Yes,
it
it
does.
really
Yeah,
is. Yeah,
yeah,
for the levels that we're at, we
yes,
Hmm.
yeah,
it's important.
yeah.
So
Thank you. GT knows. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Called YouTube
yeah,
etiquette, and she knows. She's been on here long enough. She
Yeah.
knows. So
yeah. I don't know her. I don't know her at all. So I'm still so new to most people's
yeah,
names, and
yeah.
so yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
excuse
sorry
me,
about
pardon
that.
me.
Anyway,
Um,
moving on.
la
So
la
yeah,
la 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 la.
that's a great book. A great
Yes.
Yeah.
book. Thank you for
So
CTC.
that
I'm glad. Thank you
recommendation.
And
for
you were
showing that. I appreciate that.
asking everybody
Yeah.
what they were sowing and what people are putting in their
Yes.
gardens and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah, because it's it's at this point of uh I think this is this will be my third full year, but fourth year. And when I first started, it was like, I don't know if I can grow that. I don't know if I can grow that. I don't know if I can grow that. And I would just, I'd plant up everything. And now I'm honing in on what, you know, growing what we eat. And even though like we do eat kale, and my one daughter said, "Oh, I love making kale chips. Grow lots of kale." And it's like, yeah, I'll grow lots of kale. She lived in my apartment of my house, and it was like, I'll grow lots of kale, but I'm not going to go out and pick all the kale for
Right.
you. Go pick the kale.
Yeah, Damon.
So, oh yeah. Thank you for that. I'm just going to put that name up again. The book is by Susan Ainsworth. So, um, yeah. And so I'm not doing as much things like the kale.
Mhm.
But my focus is I want to do vegetables that have longer shelf life,
Yeah.
so that it tides you over when, because right now, sure, in the summer you can go and buy potatoes and things like that, but I want to have potatoes that I can have tie us over
Right.
until
So you
we
got to
grow
do
the
that
next.
research. What is the shelf life of this potato that grows in my area? Yeah. So
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, I haven't gotten the total rhythm of that, and I think a lot of my potatoes end up coming small. And so what I do have potatoes in my larder right now, but they're all like with eyes about this long.
mhm.
So you go, great.
Hey there,
Mhm,
cool gamer.
mhm. Oh, thank you so very much. I do really appreciate that. I appreciate that. And I will I will take the time to also check out these channels that are new to me, just so that I make sure I spend the time subbing and watching and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
And I let the
Because
one last night know that you were on. I saw you caught his short too about getting out of the cities. I think I don't have it open anymore. The new one that came in
yeah,
last night to mine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
And he said his wife would like our channels, and
Yeah, I left him a
um,
message that you were on tonight before I.
absolutely, absolutely. Come on up. You can. It's like what you say. You always have an invitation, and you have the link. So go right ahead. come on up. Always appreciate that. Yeah, so I am going to get, I really like doing lettuces. That's my other thing
Mhm.
is because we eat so much romaine, and I think it was in 2021, no, maybe 2020. And it was like, we'll eat Caesar salad. Like it should be a meal. Like we'll eat meal sizes,
Yeah.
but we'll have everything else, but we'll still just eat, because our Caesar salad dressing is just out of this world. And so I need 3 heads, and none at the big box stores. And one of my kids, they went out to, a local store,
Barry,
and
it's
it
in our
was
group, I think. You dropped it in our group.
$7.50.
Yeah.
I did drop it in the group.
Yeah, it's way
$7.50
above
for-
the group. So, sorry. Go ahead.
I can
Go
do
ahead.
it again.
No, I got it. I'm doing it again for
Okay.
you in the group.
Thank you. And it was $7.50 per head. And so you go, I am not going to spend $22.50 for 3 heads of romaine. And so, I
Wow.
do plant,
That's nuts.
usually close to 20 heads so that you can just take what you want. And one of the things, like I was saying last night, was that my 3-tiered garden, that's where I do my tomatoes. And so my indeterminates are in the very back. I put my determinants in the 2nd tier, and then I plant my row of romaine. And the crazy thing is that it just keeps it to the perfect temperature, and it's in full hot sun all day. And
Wow.
it allows me to continue with the romaine way past what should be allowed. And then I
Yeah.
do plant some in pots in shadier spots. So,
Mhm.
so yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's, for someone like myself, I'm on my own with some help from my kidults. And it's a absolutely terrifying thing to
Yes.
think about going and buying property by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I could
So,
imagine that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and how do I know? Like, and there is groups and organizations that can help. And I know Jason from Seven Kin Homestead. I know,
Mhm.
if I needed him to, even though he's in the States and it's different
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
I know that I
He
could
could help you out,
just go,
probably,
okay,
with people up there. Yeah, too. You probably could.
Yeah. What do you got? Wow, Publix had organic romaine lettuce on sale for less than $3.99 for a 3-head
Wow.
bag. Wow.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
organic. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The thing
ladies and
about buying-
gentlemen, we are welcoming Barry.
The thing about buying lettuce,
It's like my cats might come home after an hour away from the house. It's like, Dad.
are you saying we're like cats? Is that what you're saying?
But he loves his cats. He
Oh, I
loves
know.
his cats.
Oh,
Okay, so with things blowing up in the global scale, you want to be in the mountains.
Yeah, that's what I always
Well,
think of.
as long as
that
you
they
have a little
prayed-
flat area that you can
Yeah.
grow.
yeah.
No, the messenger, I always thought of that because it said
Angel.
they prayed for the mountains to fall in them. Well, obviously they were there near the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
They had fled to the
Right.
mountains. I'm like, why don't we get a head start? Like it's just, and if we get taken up, great. If we don't, then we're already there at the
Be in
mountains.
BFE like me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
I'm
don't
almost
think Darren
there.
would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My problem is
Oh,
I'm
I like-
15 minutes from everything, so it's not quite far enough out.
Yeah, we're
No.
15 minutes from a small town, but our biggest grocery store is a little Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
I remember those.
Yeah, me too.
I just
They took
I
all
just
our
want
think
to
that-
live somewhere where I can get a pig, where I can be at a Piggly Wiggly, because I don't know anything about them, but I've just seen them in movies.
Yeah, yeah. They're
And
very
Winn
much like
Dixie.
the movies.
Yeah,
Ours is
they're
ours
going to
is
keep
really
that shift just said it. He's like, I thought I moved far enough away. Now they're building a Home Depot 8 miles away, shaking my head. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like,
Yep.
I would
Gonna
love
keep
for
coming.
our town to have more than a Dollar General. So I'm
Mhm.
thinking, why don't they put like a mini Walmart or I don't know, Save a Lot or some kind of little.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, what am I thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to
There's a
have the
Dollar
people
General
to
every
support
like
that.
month.
Yeah. Then you're wishing people there around you.
Right. Exactly.
Well, and
I know.
you do want some people, but you want people that
Yeah.
will be in the community that you can trust
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
and that
Trustworthy.
you can each work with, you know, that this
Community
person has this
minded.
skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know
Exactly.
with some of the people in my church, there's a group of us that hang out and
Mhm.
one and basically I think it's because I make sourdough bread that they all go, I want to be a Marines team. And it's like,
Yeah.
what? Because she's got the bread. So yeah. She
And,
she
you
knows how to
can-
make sourdough bread.
uh-huh.
So
My
Yeah.
brother-in-law tells everybody I make bread. She makes sourdough bread, And I'm like, why do you tell everybody? It's like, but that's your gift. You just, like, okay.
Mhm.
Not
This
the
Oh,
only
thing
thing
that's
I
is,
do.
he should be saying she makes the best, that he's ever
Yeah.
had. That's what he should be saying.
Yeah.
Same with Maureen's, like,
That's
Mom makes the
amazing.
best.
Carol,
Okay, at the
you're
moment I'm in Georgia tending to
incredible.
things
That's
on my
awesome.
7 acres. I built my garage and I'm insulating and sealing it this weekend. Wow.
So,
Nice.
Carol, are you going to move out of the acreage here? Because she has some here, or she did in Florida too. That I know her from David the Good. We
Oh,
know each
Right.
other from David the Good.
Okay.
Yeah. Last time I saw Piggly Wiggly, I think I was like going up to Jekyll Island, Georgia, and it was like a stop in one of the small towns on the way. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, there's a Piggly Wiggly. Let's stop there. Gotta pick up some supplies and go to the
They sell
bathroom.
t-shirts and hats, and because you got to go to Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I just wish we had
Yeah.
Wegmans down here. That's a northern thing. Those Wegmans. Oh, they're so nice. They're as big as a football field.
What is
though.
a Wegmans?
Wegmans is a big grocery store. It's huge, but they had the best like health food, gluten-free section. They were the first people I ever saw had the gluten-free pierogies.
Mm.
And they
Oh.
were delicious. Now I can't have
Wow.
yeah.
Winn
they were-
Dixie. That's something they took away from us is Winn Dixie. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
Like Winn Dixie on one end of Danville,
Yeah.
and on the other end was a Piggly Wiggly, and now it's like they're gone, and it's like,
Yeah.
they're here again.
They redid
Mhm.
some of them down here, the Winn-Dixies, and they're still not competing with the Publix. And now we also have, it's called Western Beef.
Mm-hmm.
It has a whole back room that's all beef and pork, and it's a cooler room you walk into.
Hey, Hayden there.
Aldi's, yeah, all that.
The Piggly Wiggly here, they're so nice to people. They, they'll help you to your car. And if you look,
Oh,
there
thank
was
you.
a lady that was looking like she was looking a little dizzy. So they had people, one of the students that worked there follow her home just to make sure she got home.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, hey, Spring, the
Yeah.
fiber enthusiast.
I've never seen a Winn-Dixie.
Hmm.
It kind of reminds me of a more countrified Kroger.
Okay.
But what Kroger used to be, like, you remember when Kroger it was the one-stop shop,
Mm-hmm.
almost a Walmart.
That's how it is in Oregon and Washington. It's a one-stop
Yeah.
shop.
Now I don't know what it's like now, if it's anywhere. But yeah, I miss it.
Yeah. Hello, Spring the
there,
Fiber
Spring.
Enthusiast.
Haven't seen
We
you.
have
Right.
on the mainland, there is near my sister's home, they have a co-op and it's her favorite place to go. And it's a grocery store, but it's also, you can buy, bits of clothing. I think there's probably has the housewares, and then you can get all your animal feed as well. Like, so it's just that it's Otter Co-op is what it's called. And it's actually the place that makes my chicken feed. I used to just get I get the chicken feed here, but from the one company, they changed the recipe. And it was like, I went, doesn't smell the same. And then that was also around the time where people go, I've been a chicken farmer for 35 years, never had my chickens all stop laying at the same time in the winter,
Wow.
like when we were getting into the fall. So this was a
Yeah.
couple years ago. And I went, yeah, I'm gonna not, because it was like, this does not smell the same. And then I went and found it at another feed store and found from Otter Co-op, opened up
Yeah.
a bag and went, that's what my chicken feed used to smell like, so
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. This one here. I agree. And I think those general stores will be
Yes.
us as a community. It'll be
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
here's Laura bringing her bread and
At
other
least
people
we'll know
bringing
where it's
other
coming
things.
from.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could use a few more devices so that you could just be
Right.
streaming everything.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. That's fabulous. Yeah, we all can't be everywhere at once.
Yeah.
Nope. That's
I-
for sure.
Eight, I'm
What's this
not
one?
familiar with them. Berms. Yeah, I'm not familiar with
Berms
them.
is weird. A fast food place with a small supermarket in it. Huh.
Huh.
Well, that's
Well,
like
probably
they-
somewhere.
Go ahead.
Where she is, across the pond.
Yeah. Peggy Bro, ours aren't that good. Our Aldi's, I've noticed that the managers don't give a crap about their customers. Like
Mhm.
the lines will be super long. The quality of food when I've gotten it home, like they make like knockoffs of things, and then you get it home and you realize, oh, it's a
Oh.
total knockoff, and they put wheat in it.
Oh,
There's no way you need wheat and rice products without putting that on the front, because a lot of gluten-free people are like grabbing the
Right.
rice instead, and it looks just like the one they get in the store that's not Aldi's.
Yeah.
Yeah, things like
I
that.
don't shop at Aldi's. I was really disappointed
don't.
in Aldi's.
Yeah, I don't either anymore after that. I actually
That's
put
the-
my stuff. Go ahead. They're
Oh, no,
mostly text. Oh, I was going to say I
Yeah,
put my stuff down right in front of the manager. He was sitting there on his phone. There's two big long lines almost to the halfway mark in the store, not calling up anybody else and not opening a register himself. So I took the things because I was like, okay, I don't really need what I've got in my hand. This is
Mhm.
optional. Put it right in front of him. I'm like, you could do something. Boop,
Yeah.
and left. I'm like,
Yeah.
done. I'll never walk in a store again. I've worked too long in shops like that it's like
Mhm.
that looks so wrong when you're like right there in
Yeah.
front of all your customers and you're just
Yeah.
not like even helping anybody. Nothing like, oh,
Mhm.
can I help you with that? Mm-mm.
There's a
Yeah, I don't trust the meat section actually, Carolyn. I don't. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Barry.
That's okay. The town to the east of me, Stamford, Kentucky, has a little store called Durham's Grocery.
Mm.
And it's like a grocery store. And then in the back, like this is what people come for,
Yeah.
is the deli. And like you go back there
Mhm.
and you get hot, fresh food, and it's priced moderately. And it's like, if you go there before closing, you're going to get
Yeah.
the good stuff for way cheaper than what you would if it wasn't closing.
wow.
If you want to get your meal real fast, that's a tip. Because
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah.
They're cat.
So
yeah.
I agree, Angel. We need an old-fashioned trading post, and that's
Mhm.
exactly it.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be
know,
awesome.
where you build a little community, and it's like, here's where, and if it's you don't have money, you can do things in trade, and it's like, here's, I'd like to buy a chicken, so I'm going to give you 50 loaves of sourdough bread for that chicken.
Yeah.
You can rent
Okay,
one of
it-
my cats if you're having trouble with rodents.
There
That's
you
the
go.
other- The hashtag diva isn't only in Diva's chat. You, I think, got mine by accident, Laura.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
It
Sorry.
won't. I don't have Nightbot. I
No,
wish
I
I.
did. Yeah.
I wish I did, but
Oh, you've put a 3.
Yes,
That's
I
what the
did.
problem.
Because it
yeah,
didn't.
and it's got to do it in her side chat. You're in mine right now,
Am
I
I?
think. Oh no, you went back over. It's okay.
but-
sorry. Now
because-
you're,
No,
no,
she's in
now
mine.
you're in
She's in
Divas.
mine.
Yep,
There you
now you're in
Because
Divas.
I
There
put a
you
three.
got
There you
it.
are.
Yeah.
It's posting
Yeah.
in both. It must be the stream.
Because the 3 is below the.
yeah.
I have a hard time with it too because autofill wants to put Diva's whole channel name in there as if I was doing the ad,
Oh,
Mhm.
and so I've got smart, and I'm like I know to back it up somehow. I don't know how I do it.
Hey,
I'm
Diva,
like
my
really quick
girl.
about it. No,
Sorry.
Nightbot doesn't
No,
cost money.
no, it does not
No.
cost money.
It doesn't
But
cost money. I'm
when-
just
if-
not good with it. Yeah.
But if you are going to get involved with it, you can hit myself up, or I'm gonna
Okay.
volunteer Laura as well to that you can because we can send you so all of these things that are just they're automatically coming up.
Yeah.
The little codes. I can send you what that code is, and then you
Oh.
just change things. So
Yeah.
super easy. The only
No.
thing is, I will say,
No.
because my first time with it is the spam protection. I think it was like if you use
Mine
excessive
was
caps,
obnoxious.
or
Yeah.
if you use
Yes.
excessive emoticons.
Emojis.
Yeah.
Right. And so
Yeah.
it was like the very first time Barry was like, "Hey, Diva," and then hearts, 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 and he got
Yeah.
slammed right away. So I just make sure any of the spam protection, I just turn off all of it.
Hey, in my
So-
defense, it was only 2.
Hey, Brenda.
And it was
Hey,
like,
Duncan 1900.
hey, I had it on mine, and I believe Carol remembers this. I had it on mine too, and everybody was getting
He was
slammed. I'm like,
being
I
a
went back in and
jerk.
turned them off.
Yeah, he was being a. Yep.
I was like, no way. Don't
Yeah.
treat my guests.
Nightbot
like
was
that.
being really mean, and Barry's. It was just like getting rid of people. Like,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
easy there.
Oh, Nightbot is a pain. I've nicknamed it Richard. I guess maybe something about you don't like Richard.
It must be an X.
It also has a nickname.
Mhm.
Richard. Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, and it looks like Homestead is saying hello to many people here. He is rolling out. He's got, he's the maitre d' at the door. Welcome. He's welcoming in
thank you.
everybody.
Welcome,
Hey,
welcome.
Duncan 1900 Homestead.
I've warned my side chat if I don't
My
see
side
them.
chat wasn't moving.
We should put him up to collecting a cover charge.
There's
Yeah,
a 3-drink minimum.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, my video wasn't moving on my YouTube side for me, but I'm
Yeah.
sure it's working for them because they're still there. But yeah, very odd.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it is an odd night tonight.
Well, mine's
is.
been a little.
There's some odd stuff
Oh,
going on.
hello, kitty cat.
Do you
Hello,
mind?
pretty tat.
Hello. Okay. It's not just kitty butts, it's kitty bottoms of their bodies.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And then I need
I felt like we were in miniature. The giant cat was stepping over us.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
That was funny.
okay.
I don't
He's
blame
going
you.
back to quiet ninja mode, frog mode.
Still.
I'm just going to
I
make
saw
sure that
somebody
I
else complaining about headache tonight. Barry woke up in one, and then somebody else was saying they had one today too. So I don't know.
I swear I didn't have anything to drink. I haven't in months, but it was like a migraine from a hangover.
Oh wow.
Oh, that kind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just, it's just like it exploded while I was sleeping.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
it's better, but it's like still.
There. I know. I've still got mine kind of there, even with all this decongestant.
But it's
'Cause
been, to
Yeah.
be fair, it's been raining, like
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah,
Well,
we've
the
got a
pollen
huge
counts are-
storm going over us. Sorry, Laura, go ahead.
That's okay. The pollen count's really high here.
Yes, and that is happening too. Sunday is supposed to be very high here. And then today too, just getting selling the parental's car was emotional. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Did
no,
you
it's
sell it?
okay. Yep. CarMax gave us the best price, and Hannah's got it now in her. It's like a savings account that she won't like touch it for her car in the future. The amount that they gave her,
Right.
but it was
Right.
still like it's hard because we were hoping that
Mhm.
she could use it and bebop
Mhm.
around in it, and it seemed like a solid car. But then you see it's got all these class action lawsuits, so we were just very grateful that somebody wanted
Yeah.
to give us money for it. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
It's got some issues they'll have to fix probably. Or
I had one of those years ago. It was a Pontiac Transport.
oh yeah,
And one of the problems was the high pressure hose on the power steering.
Mm.
I found out real quick one day.
Oh, wow.
I heard
oh,
something. There was an
God.
accident, so we had to turn around. They were pretty much telling us we couldn't get through because it was on both sides of the road. And I was turning around, so I backed up. There's plenty of room. I could back up into the shoulder and turn
Yeah.
around. When I did, I heard something go pop. I'm like,
Mm.
could be suspension. I'm hoping.
Mm.
Then I found out
Hmm.
that to make sharp turns, I'm having to turn the steering wheel extra. And yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Hi. Hello. How are you? Hi.
Okay. And continue the story now,
And
Mary.
yes, it was just like
so
one big
funny.
leg
I'm afraid to
Somebody
now.
is stealing your show.
Yeah, he's
just
but
blocking you.
yeah. So to make right-hand turns, you had to turn the steering wheel 3 extra times. And then you had to turn it back. And I'm like, okay, something's wrong here. And I pull into a gas station. I see fluid everywhere. And
Oh.
I said, well, what's one of those recalls on this thing? And she goes, power steering. And I'm like, and my parents had just gotten rid of theirs, which
Yeah.
Mercury made one, the same body. It was the
Yeah.
same body, but they marketed it different, makers.
Mhm.
Theirs had rusted off the frame, and they were riding on barely riding on the frames. Every time they hit a bump, they go
Yeah.
like this off of the frame.
Funny.
So I got rid of it real quick.
Yeah.
No kidding.
There was the water pump issue, I think, that would cause the whole block to possibly get lost. Like the whole car would just be gone.
Oh, wow.
The engine. So we were like, yeah, we can't risk that with her.
yeah, get
No way.
antifreeze in the oil, and you're done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Engine freezes up on 95 and we might lose her. So they're nope. Yep. So
Mhm.
anyway. So yeah,
Just little things like that.
little things like that. Just,
Yeah.
Little things like that.
life and limb.
You know.
No big deal.
Yeah. You just have to go, just take photos all around the car and in the
Yeah,
car.
which we forgot to do. We did not do that.
putting groceries in the car.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
okay.
That's we have the memories in the car where Dad and I have the Garmin. Theron found it in the car, and I thought we had taken out everything. My dad got a Garmin. They got a Garmin for up in PA, and one of them set it to the scenic route, and they were taking her to Hershey's. We were going to go to Hershey, and lo and behold, we did take the scenic route, and we get there, and they're going to close in like 10 minutes. And thank God, though, the roller coasters and all that part was already closed because she was like
Right.
ready to go on one of the big roller coasters, and my parents can't go on. And I'm like, Mama doesn't do the really big ones like that. Thank God that was closed. So, but their little museum has a ride. My parents ran in and went on the ride, and her and I ran in and went to the bakery. She saw the bakery and all the gifts and stuff, and that's where she wanted to go. And they were
that
like,
would have
"Where
been
did you
my
go?"
first choice too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It was pretty good.
Delicious bakery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The bakeries, actually, the local bakeries made better stuff, Hershey stuff, than at the Hershey place, which was surprising.
That's really sad.
It was quite sad, but it was still fun. It's still fun, and we still, we laughed about it forever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
interesting. Our day we
Beautiful
went to
memory.
Hershey. Yeah,
Yeah.
silly.
So Barry, have you started planting anything yet?
No.
Thank you for making me feel better.
Mhm.
You're welcome. Hey, it's always my pleasure.
Yep.
To just see to it that my
It's like,
friends are
okay,
in
good.
good spirits at my expense.
Mm, yeah,
No,
I
but
just,
it's on the, it's
yeah,
like a planning stage right now.
Yeah.
right.
And yeah, I need to get on the ball.
Yeah. I like the
Nice.
idea of, I think marigold starts. I might get some of those just
Hey,
so I'll
Bob.
have them
Mm.
and try them.
Mhm.
I'm just not, I want to do the starts because I want to get around them and see which ones just really are offensive and then the ones that I can actually handle in my garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of them are
It's
just
probably the really offensive ones though that work.
that work. Right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
the one that I have that I got from my friend Shane up in the Kootenays,
Mhm.
and it's like it ends up being just a big, massive plant. Mind you, I think it just depends on where I grow it because sometimes when I'm
Yeah.
growing it in a bed, it doesn't
Mhm.
get super big, but it's not smelly. Like, but the bees are just
I
all
had
around,
one
and it will.
last year. And it just I almost took up the whole bed. I'm like, okay.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, Bob.
So I could always send you some seeds of these ones. So I
Mhm.
love nasturtiums. This was
Me
my first
too.
year to plant to successfully plant them. The first time I planted one, I think it got this big and then it would just never grow anymore. And I think that was, and I had like 5 or 6 seeds direct sowed. It just did this big, one little flower on it. And then last
Oh.
year,
Oh.
the seeds that I had, they were all over,
That's
like I had them
awesome.
all around the garden everywhere. And some of them were just trailing beyond. So,
Mm.
and you're potting up your house plants, more cuttings.
And,
That's awesome.
and
Yeah.
Bob,
And
those leaves on the nasturtium, very, very good. Very tasty.
very good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
yeah.
unless they've attracted the aphids and they're covered in aphids, then not so much. Not so much.
I
But
didn't have that problem last year. I mean, they did better than everything else did.
Mm.
Mhm. Yeah. So Homestead Aquarius, I'm hoping to rent a booth next year. I don't have enough of anything to sell, but I'm being optimistic. Okay, I missed the earlier part of the conversation. Oh, soak them with fish fertilizer. Okay. I did do last year. I did do the sanding. Got a little file and did a little bit of sanding on it.
Yes,
So
I've heard that. I've heard both soak
Mhm.
or sand is the way for
Yeah.
them.
What are you talking about?
Nasturtium seeds.
nasturtium,
Oh, okay.
you want to give it a little sand. Okay, I trust you. I trust you. I think I trust you. Do I know you? Oh, hello, buddy. I don't
Yeah,
even
he was
know.
great.
I don't know where you. You know what, Bob? I don't know where you are.
Wait,
If I
Barry,
knew where
show
you
it
were,
again. Show
then I
Kitty
would know to
again.
trust you.
Yeah. Have you heard about Bob's
Do we
face?
match? We match. I think we
Is
match.
he, is,
Feeling you. I'm feeling you, Kitty.
Yeah.
What happened to Kitty's ear?
He was missing for about 3 days, and when he did come back home, his ear was all.
Oh, that's
Well,
heck.
let's switch the camera here.
Oh,
It was all messed up and everything, and
Aw.
That's my headache.
Oh.
we couldn't do anything with his ear, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm,
it's stuck like that now.
mhm.
poor thing.
Maybe got in a little fight with something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of predators.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know as well as I do, Laura.
Mhm.
We got pretty much the same predators.
Yeah, we do.
I'm
Mhm.
cooking. I'm gonna have to turn the heater off.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like I
this
need
is
to, like-
what's going through on our side.
Oh,
We're at 75. It's just coming over. That line of storms just started to pass over. We didn't really get anything yet. That's what's
is
so
it coming up
crazy.
my way?
No, this one's on its way
We're
out.
Oh,
Out
okay,
to the
good.
east. Out to the east.
We're
I think
supposed to
it's-
get down to 32 tonight, Laura. And
Oh, I better go tank off my hose.
Paint. Oh, there's one right now. Paint had her babies last night. She waited until I was asleep. And I'm trying to
Oh.
keep the kitchen warm, so I put the buddy heater in there. And
Sorry,
this
Bob.
electric one sitting behind me, and I'm like roasting.
Oh no.
How many
That's
kittens?
not good.
I don't know for sure. I counted 4 in a video I took. I kind of like snuck the camera in there with her, and
Mm.
she was moving around, and I could only count 4, so now it could be more than that.
Hmm.
She picked a,
Yeah.
a cabinet that I don't ever use, and because it's dark,
Mhm.
Mhm.
She picked the
And,
what? Sorry.
a cabinet. I had some cabinets
cabinet.
that I can't use them. I mean, they're like this narrow. So
Mm.
there's
Right.
what can you do with
Here,
something
I'm
like that?
I'm gonna
Kitty
put a
nursery.
pin in that cabinet. There we go.
There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Maybe a piece of paper to go with the pen.
Yeah.
That's right. I put a pen and a paper in that cabinet. That's the pen and paper cabinet. One pen,
Yeah.
one paper.
And then I'll
Yeah.
be going,
So,
where
yes.
is the pen and paper at?
Yeah.
Mm.
Those are usually the cookie sheet cabinets.
Yeah.
The cookie sheet or the cup
Mhm.
cabinet or
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
But
got
it also
stormed
has to be
yesterday.
wide.
Yeah.
Like if it's a narrow cabinet this way, it's like, oh, my cookie sheet's this wide, and nope, can't fit that in there. So yeah, there was the difficulty with the bees, and my mom's she's an avid hand pollinator, and we did struggle with her squashes. I don't know if you got any zucchinis, Mom. So
Oh,
I think so. Yeah, 75 degrees.
sorry.
None of us like Carol.
All right. Come
Yeah.
at me in August when I'm dying, like from the heat. Just
That's right. Come at me in
You're like,
August
"Serves you right."
when I'm triple digits.
That's right.
So New Orleans had the storms yesterday. Mm.
Yeah, I saw that
And
passing over.
Mhm.
Nasty looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
it's
didn't-
awful chilly here. So
We didn't know what we wanted to be today. It was like, okay, let's be cloudy. Oh no, let's just have a little bit of sunshine. Oh no, let's
Mhm.
rain.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
let's
That's what
move that back.
Wow.
It was that way yesterday,
yeah.
but
That
it was
was there
a bit warm
yesterday.
yesterday. Yeah, it was warm yesterday, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then today was kind of, it was cloudy and like 46,
Mm.
I think, somewhere.
Yeah, we're really breezy
Wow.
here.
Mhm.
It was about the same.
I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might do an indoor, grow instead of
Yeah.
messing around with the yard.
Do you have the
Um,
grow light from last year? I can't remember.
I've got 2 from last year, and
Be
I'm
right
thinking
back.
about
I'm going to go
buying.
take off my hose.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about. I've got 2 from last year, and I'm thinking about buying
There you go.
maybe 4 more. We'll see how it goes, but I'm really thinking about one of these rooms that I don't
Mhm.
even use my bedrooms.
Yeah.
Why not turn it into a greenhouse?
Grow
and
room. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
grow it?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get people to say. Mama J came into my comments today and said she has both. And I think she might have posted, I didn't get to watch it because we were out. She might have posted something about her green room.
What I
Mm.
would do first, though, I think I
Or
want to
grow
get
room, I mean.
like a drop cloth or a painter's, plastic, and lay it on the floor.
Yeah.
Tack it down on
Good
the
idea.
on the corners, and that
Yep.
way, at the end of the season, I can pack everything up, take it outside, shake it off, pack it up, and
That's a great
Yeah.
idea.
might even be able to grow all
Mhm.
year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
Yeah,
You
why
might,
not?
with the grow lights. Yep. Need some couple of those little cheap clip-on fans too to have circulation.
Except for the sunflowers. Now, obviously, that's not going to work
Yeah.
in a house that 6 foot, 7 foot ceilings. I don't think
That's
that's going to work.
that's so weird. They're
Mhm.
not spraying near your mom, are they? Does she get overspray from any places?
Oh
That might be
well.
killing the
There's all
bees?
sorts of streams
Oh,
going up in the sky all
yes.
over the place.
Mhm.
She's seen those a
Uh-huh.
lot. That's not good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Not good. Yeah.
Mom did I'm gonna call her Elna, but it's not Elna. Did she grow any zucchini in your garden boxes? Because I know we did all your plants in pots on, or not we, you did, and did pots on the deck. And did did Elma get any zucchini out in the
Hey,
thing?
Petra.
Petra.
Because I'm wondering if it'll be better this year. Coming this year, and with Julia and the boys maybe putting some things out in the garden boxes. So, and everybody's welcoming in Vitra. Oops, I meant to say this one. Get your mylar blankets to hang up to reflect the light back onto the plants. Oh, that's an interesting idea.
You can do. Yeah, you can do that in your grow room too, like behind your
I think
light.
that's what she's meaning.
Okay. Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Not to promote it because I'm not, but a lot of the grow rooms,
Mhm.
yeah, they
Right.
Yep.
Then
reflective.
it starts to look suspicious.
Yeah. Well,
What kind of
kinda
grow
hard
room
to-
you?
kind of hard to hide that smell. Just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
But
Oh.
anyway, I'm not growing that stuff, so don't don't worry about it. I am. But
No, they could walk up and they'd go, I'm not smelling that. I keep my citrus trees in big pots to move them in and out of the greenhouses for winter. You have to have a good dolly. Yes. Right now with my citruses, I've got 2 in ceramic pots that are about this big, and we usually have to use a sheet to carry them into the greenhouse, but I'm going to put them into plastics because my lemons are still pretty small. But
Mm.
Vitra, yeah, for me, well, it's only 8:19 here. I'd be doing the same thing if I wasn't doing a live, so it's all good. I hope it is a great growing summer there. It will help keep Maureen busy and out of the game.
now I'm wondering, because I have 2 rooms to choose from, the smallest, which is my bedroom, I don't think there's going to be enough room. I don't, circulation of air would be certainly easy, but the room behind me has 2 windows. It would be easier to get a cross breeze because the way they set this trailer up, I can get a cross breeze.
That's
So
cool.
fresh air in and fresh air out. And like y'all said, the fans, I may put it in the master bedroom. And plus there's a bathroom in there I can get water from.
Yeah.
Right. And then where's your son? Yes, it does count that you're welcome to be in your bed at 9:20 right now. You watch 6 hours of wrestling. That's amazing.
Well, we
Feats
watched
of
The
strength for you.
Hobbit.
Feats of strength.
Yeah, we watched The Hobbit today, Vitra. So
Hey, there's
It
nothing
counts.
wrong with that.
no
Nope.
family movie except for the children because it's scary as heck. Like we're watching it, and I'm like, I hope gotta watch what Malachi is not looking at that TV.
Yeah.
It
Because
is.
he already knows how to. He goes scary monster from one of his stories. And then like even Theron's like, no, we don't want him saying that. I'm like, okay, what are we saying then? I forget what we came up with. Yeah, they had it on TV, and I even I don't know if it's the extended edition. It was what was on TV. I'm not good with those kind of things. Like I will get up and clean with suspense, and I don't like too much. Like my daughter takes me to those Marvel movies with her to I think freak me out half the time. I don't know. Some of it I get excited because I'm like, yeah, I could
Oh, I
be
love
like
suspenders.
that. But yeah, no.
Oh,
Some of
thank
that
you so
stuff
much,
is
so
like,
blessed. Thank you for coming in.
nice
Yeah,
of you.
that's
Blessings to
awesome.
you.
Have a
So
great
back
day
to my
tomorrow.
mom.
So blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
So
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, so the
Mm,
the back yard neighbor,
weird.
she didn't get any either. So yeah, there's
Same.
something up, when they're both of them are avid gardeners, and they usually,
Mhm.
it's like prolific stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's something about the bees. So mommy, we need to get you some um look into getting
Mm,
some flowers that will really attract the bees.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some zinnias, maybe? No?
hand pollinate like crazy.
She does. So
Did.
Oh, she does.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, this is cute. Mrs. made dinner and I asked what kind of casserole is this. She said, just eat it. It's called Just Eat It.
Whoa.
The just eated casserole. Be
What
happy.
did you do, Bob?
Hmm.
Are you still in the doghouse?
He never left.
Sorry.
Hmm.
Like not sitting right.
No,
today.
sometimes, it's just a bad year for zucchini. And,
Mhm. Yeah, and if
Ooh.
they weren't planting it all around her, like that might have been part of it too. The bees weren't
mhm.
doing the circle around
Right.
Mhm.
and helping each plant, like
Yeah.
cross pollinate.
Well, just the bees. The bees were few and far between. There just wasn't. So whether
But I
it
mean,
was
that might
something,
be why, because her neighbors didn't have as much flowers either out there for the bees, so they moved on to an area that had more. Because she
maybe.
said they didn't plant the zucchini either.
That leads me to another question. What do I do
No, her
about
neighbor did.
pollination?
Oh, her neighbor did. I thought she said neither one did. Oh, sorry.
What'd you
Yeah.
say?
Sorry, Barry.
The thing is, if the windows are open, you are going to get some just natural pollination in there with the wind and stuff. That would be a question for GT Junior.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the indoor grower, man.
Yeah, pollination. It did just you all touched on pollination, and a light came on, which doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
But I was like, wait a minute, how do I pollinate?
Well, with
something?
tomatoes, you just flick them. Tomatoes are
Yeah,
easy.
tomatoes you can just shake
flick
the-
them, shake
yeah.
them a little. Yeah.
Mhm.
As long as they're
But
next to each other or within.
No.
No, the
they
plant
don't-
itself.
No. Yeah, you
No,
just shake
not-
the whole plant.
Yeah, you just shake
It'll
the little blossom
self-pollinate
area.
within the whole
It'll
plant.
self-pollinate. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
But what? What? Yeah, okay. So I like flowers are probably going to have to be something outdoor anyway. So I don't think flowers are going to make a difference inside.
No, they won't. Unless you want to open a
Look, they
window
look
and let
pretty,
the
Yeah.
look pretty. That'd be it. Or
you know.
walk up to the nasturtium and eat the leaves.
Mhm. That's amazing shift. That's absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
Wow.
Petra.
Yes.
I made it so every Saturday my mother-in-law would come over and watch it. She cooks the meal every other Saturday. That's so nice.
Nice.
And since those are clip-on lights that I use, I bet I could use like wire suspended from eye hooks on the ceiling
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm.
attach them to
Make it like
shower
it's
rods.
all sun.
Yeah, just like
Mm.
shower rods suspended from the ceiling by, like wire or whatever, and just clip the lights on to the shower rod.
Hmm.
And then
Mhm.
that
You want when you start your seedlings, though, you want your lights pretty close,
hmm
and then as they get bigger, then you raise them up.
Yeah.
So
That's what I did last year. I actually had them. Well, you can't see it, but there's a shelf over here that I had my starters on.
yeah.
Which
Yeah, I can see that gardening warrior. She's like, if I didn't have the volume on, I would have thought you all were talking about stimming and autism because we're doing autism mom jokes. Sorry,
Yeah.
if you ever had a child with autism. Yeah, the hand flapping is a thing.
Mhm. It is.
Yep.
I've
Oh,
never
yeah,
had a
from-
child with autism, but I've worked
Yeah.
with them.
Oh, because when you were both shaking the
Yes,
tomato
we were
plant.
doing-
Yes, the classic
shake
hand
it,
slap.
shake it,
You
shake it.
just shake
Yeah,
the
just shake
tomato.
it.
You just shake it. Yeah.
But it's usually one hand.
Oh, of course, all day after we just started saying like we don't like to shop there, but they do have those things that like that, the clip-on grow lights that you got to run in there and get that thing, and then you're
Mhm.
there. That's how they get you
Mhm.
in there, Brenda.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
See it.
Mm.
I took my light down to show you
Hey,
the light.
Netta's Nest.
Oh yeah.
There's-
And
Oh,
is
yeah.
that one? Does it get warm?
No, I can. And this is a regular bulb. I mean, I got my hand on it.
Right. Yeah.
But, no, the grow bulbs, I put all that away in the seed box. So
Mm.
Uh
I
huh.
would know that they were grow bulbs because the
Hmm.
grow bulbs
Oh.
look just like regular LED bulbs.
Well, they're a different aluminum or luminate.
Yeah, lumens. Yeah.
Lumens. You had it.
Lumens, yeah. I use shop lights, but they're at a certain lumen.
Oh Lord,
Like
put it up.
I think over 1100 or something like that, and that's
Johnny.
how they work. Hey, Shani. Shani.
Now I have to put it back. Oh, Barry.
Hi, Kelvin and lumen bulbs.
Mhm.
I have a fancy light, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it's called. And I got two of them. I got one partly for Christmas, and
Oh, wow.
another one partly for my birthday, with birthday
Mm.
money. And but I can't think of what they're called. I haven't quite mapped it out. Aluminum is sandwich wrapping.
Mhm.
Yes. Are you making fun of me? Good on you, Homestead. I can take it.
He
As
doesn't let any of
I
us
say in
get
the
away with
UK, aluminium.
Aluminium.
Mm.
Aluminium.
Yep.
Gurney Morty wants to know if
Power.
Homestead Aquarius has had second supper yet.
Mhm. I
If
could
he
go for
has, I
second.
got to catch up.
I have the bendy one that is like on a stand, like the ring lights are, but it's
Mhm.
the grow light that has the arms.
I have two of those and I don't like them at all.
Really?
Me
Because I
neither.
haven't really used them. So great.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, you
You're
know,
better off
it
getting
works.
shop lights.
Is it
It
the big
works
tall one?
great. It works
ahead.
great if it's just for one small area, but you know,
Yeah.
I was putting mine on a 6-foot table, and it was like so. You
Yeah.
know, and it's like
Yeah.
had two
Yeah.
of them, so it was like I'm hanging
Yeah.
one, and then I'm stretching all the arms, and so it was like,
No,
yeah, that's
then
just
you get the
Yeah, no, mine would be just for like, I got it for cracky, which I wasn't able to do.
mm,
I have noticed that these are very directional, as long as they have that reflective
It's aluminum.
right.
thing on it.
Can't do it how the English do it.
aluminium.
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 I should have
And they all have
send
their
it.
compost. You know, you go and they make their compost.
They
In the
just make
military.
everything sound better though. Like
Yeah.
In the
they
military.
make it, like if they were in my grow
Military.
zone, I would watch them all the time. I can't though because I get mad because I'm like, yeah, my son would fry all that crap you're planting right now. All those lovely pastel flowers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Florida would eat those for lunch.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful. The cottage gardens and all their fancy,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Mhm.
My bright son would just wash it out. And yeah, then the funguses on the roses, the tea roses.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the way they say
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm making my forsythia. I think that's what it's called for my forsythia. And it's just starting to bloom right now. And I thought I was going to miss it while I was away. And
Mhm.
I can't hear you though, Aid. He's saying things in English in the side chat.
it's oregano. I do know that one. They always go, could you just sprinkle some oregano in it? And it's like, oregano? No, oregano. But I don't know how they say jaguar. I have no idea.
Jaguar is probably how. Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Yeah.
When the men go use the restroom, they use the urinal.
You're right.
I've never heard that one.
I think they use the loo.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
So
We
I've been
say
making my-
jaguar. Go ahead. Sorry.
I say jaguar.
Jaguar. Jaguar.
But
Probably.
uh,
Jaguar.
well,
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Yes. It's for fancy.
oh,
Yeah.
jaguar.
Robert, you're so funny. Oh.
So I've been making my list of things, and I totally forgot about it until I saw the forsythia, because it was like, I want to propagate that. I want to propagate
Mhm.
my beautiful magnolia out here. Got to order the
Mhm.
Albion strawberries. Make more elderberry plants, because the elderberry syrup that Marissa made last year, I'm sure that saved me. I was so sick while I was performing, and
Yeah.
I was just taking a sip on it. So a pot, and then
Mhm.
also get the 30% vinegar for weed killing. I don't even remember why I have that. There was like, when did I write that? 30%
Hmm.
vinegar is supposed to help.
Yeah,
So
we have
Admir,
to-
how?
It's a cleaning vinegar.
Which one
it
did
was
I say?
oregano, probably. How did you say it? Oregano is oregano. How do they say it?
It's oregano.
Oregano.
we have a big drum, a 55-gallon drum of vinegar, and I think it's like 70%.
It's the cleaning kind, right? The cleaning vinegar strength, or no, 70 is really
it-
high.
70, yeah. It's because you break it down to 40 or 30.
Oh,
we-
nice. That's
I'd
great.
say that lasts a while, don't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's almost gone.
Why?
Oh,
Okay,
really?
I was
We
going to
have
say why.
130
Okay,
acres.
why?
It goes fast.
You have what? Say that
Oh,
again?
you're using it for weeds, right?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I was like,
makes
why
sense.
do you have that much vinegar?
Because they use that instead of the other killer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh, it's cleaning kind only 10. Okay, thanks, Phaedra.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. It clicked after when she said 70. It didn't click at first, but I'm like,
No,
yeah, that's
when
really
we
high. That's
when we were mixing ours, we had to use respirators and stuff.
yeah, because that's like
Yeah.
pure acid. Just
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
30% away from pure acid.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to use some sort of acid actually. I used a grout that has polymers in it, and it dried too fast in certain areas in the shower when I was doing my shower. And yeah, I had to go back in with acid. That was fun.
Yeah.
Never want to do that. Get that stuff wiped up all the way.
Hmm.
I've seen people
Hang
do
on a
it.
second.
Shift. I haven't tried it because I live in Florida and things grow here on top of those fermenting things.
Homestead said rocket fuel.
Yeah. It's the only thing about making your own vinegar, if you don't, for using it for like canning and stuff, it's not
Mhm.
recommended because you
Yeah.
don't know what strength that is.
Mm, yeah. So you use it for what? Just salad dressings?
Yeah.
And
Stuff.
yeah.
We make the apple cider vinegar. We do actually make that here. My
Is there
daughter
like a
and-
way to test it, Maureen? Does Marissa know without how she's going to school for all the tinctures, if there's a way to test your vinegar?
I'm not sure, but my son-in-law, he was also making it, and there could be a way to test it. So
I think there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's got to be.
There's got to
And
be.
it's like,
With pH
well,
testing,
once
it's
you're
got to be.
yeah, and exactly. And once you see, you've got the mother growing and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
yeah, my son-in-law he was making the ginger bug, and I think I have a big, ring jug of
Mhm.
some sort of I think it's an apple cider that he made right from like fresh apples, and I'm sure it's a couple years old. I'm sure it's like woohoo.
Yeah.
There you
Golden
go.
Warrior says Yes, I use
I was
pH.
wondering.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
because it needs to be at least 5% for canning. So, but
Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah, pineapple vinegar. That must be smell
Smells
wonderful.
good. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, what we do is with our leftover lemon rinds, stuff them in a jar,
Mhm.
and we put some water and vinegar in it, and so.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
Diva, I'm saying head for the hills. The way AI is coming into control with government and business.
Mhm.
I was reading that. I
What?
was just shaking my head. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, very scary.
Mom,
I don't know. She might have accidentally hit
I
the
don't.
video. She might backed up in her video to when we were saying that earlier.
Hmm.
Right. Well,
Or-
it's just this is stuff that we we talk about often, and it's like I've never heard my mother
There's a gnat in here.
Be
say
that direct
that.
about it. Mhm.
I'm the one that keeps saying it to her, and so I'm a little bit like,
Yep.
what? What? You're saying that to
Mhm.
me, or I don't know. Maybe has someone taken over my mother's computer?
It's AI.
The AI.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah. Maybe someone's AI.
Hey, David Gore with Crop. Is he here?
Yay!
Hey,
He said,
David.
but be right
Gore.
back. So you're here,
Love
but be
David
right
Gore.
back. Okay.
He's still dancing
Thanks
with that
for-
wrench over there.
That's right. Yeah, sorry, I wrenched him last night.
That's
I
cute.
was like, "Hey, I'm blue. Whoa, this is great. I'm blue. What? Hey, that's not good. Maybe not good to have me blue."
Hey, I can be bad sometimes too. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Yeah, some
It's
people are
crazy.
really uncomfortable because they don't know how to use that power.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah.
actually, the thing is that last night somebody came in and was chatting in the group, and both
Yes.
like Homestead Aquarius, he was right on top of it, but David
Yep.
Corey, he was also kind of like they were both kind of like okay, yeah, and then
And I was up here and couldn't do a
Homestead-
thing because he was in her room. She was
Yeah.
the person
Oh.
was in her room, and you
in
can't.
mine, yeah,
Yeah,
and so
couldn't do
then Homestead, he just but it was like I thought, so if Homestead's not in mine, then I'm gonna, it's like, so I wrenched David and a GT as well.
Here. That's a new picture.
He made my solar lights to come back on again 2 days ago.
Interesting. I don't know if that's gear or our gear.
Yeah, no, I realized that after. It was like, this is gears. Oh, that's in
Yeah.
yours, or is it in? Okay.
No, I just meant I don't know if it's our gear that we're used to. Gear.
Yeah.
Looks like he's on my
Gear, is that your
And-
new channel?
looks like he's on my stream.
Is he on yours too? He's on Divas because there's no.
There's a little link next to his name or that person's name.
He's not mine.
He's not yours. Let me see.
Hmm.
Not mine.
Not mine. Then he must be Barry's. Because I don't
Yeah,
show
he's
him
on
with
Barry's.
the clip, the little paper clip. So,
No.
sorry, Barry.
So it's not.
I forgot
not gear
only mine have the paper clip, so I know who they are.
Oh, yes.
And he has paper clips for his.
Well, there's only one way to be sure. What's your
Yeah.
favorite flower gear?
Yep. What's your favorite flower? Gears.
No, this is Gear Malugian. I went to their page.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't have like an open berry.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've opened Berry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too now.
I'm gonna refill my iced tea. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Seems to be
Oh,
really
could you
thirsty
bring some
today.
for me? Anybody else? Anybody else?
Yeah,
Laura?
anybody else want to refill?
Yeah,
Laura, you
right.
wanna- I-
Sure.
I'll-
Just gonna
yeah,
bring
so
some
if you could just
water.
I'll bring some
Yeah.
lemon too.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
no problem.
that.
Can you like?
Oh,
yes,
interesting.
shoot.
That's
gonna ask him.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
that's a very interesting answer. Not the right one. Oh, I have an
I'm
error on
sorry. I
my.
want to get the orders right. What was that, Laura?
Yeah, you're a different gear indeed.
Oh, can you twist the lemon so that
That's
it like
okay.
spits and
Yeah,
that's all that good stuff.
yeah. No problem. Well, I even picked the seeds out and planted them.
Gardening Warrior does not want any. She's good. She's got hers already. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back.
Gear has his.
Yeah,
He's
and-
good with his peach tea from Crystal Light.
Got a
Okay.
Crystal Light. Okay, everybody's good.
Oh.
Oh, hello,
she
Miss Lark. Bring in the popcorn. My
Did you
popcorn
email
girl.
DC the link or no?
Actually, I just lost my.
What?
I did not.
Okay.
I
You-
did not. Should I go and do that?
Or maybe I can do it. Let me see.
You want me to do it? I can do it.
I can do it. That's
What
why
do
I
you do?
asked. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Do you want to arm wrestle about who's going to do it? I
If
can
you
do it.
want to.
Let's get
Maybe
Laura.
you wanna
She'll do it. She'll do anything.
I know. Let's get Laura.
Oh,
Laura
thank
can
you,
try
Carolyn,
it.
Food Force 365. I appreciate you coming in and hanging
Oh.
out with us.
Yeah.
Night, Carolyn. Thank
Oh,
you.
he's at
Yeah,
a
you
dance,
have to
so
do
he's-
it. Oh, he's what? At a dance? Is that what I just saw?
At a dance right now. Uh-huh.
Oh, have fun.
Do, do.
I know.
Shake, shake, shake.
Good night, Carolyn.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. Ow. I loved Casey and the Sunshine Bands.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot to, dang
Ooh,
nabbit.
that sounds
I didn't get to
good.
tell Barry that Duncan doesn't want anything. She's got a cranberry and Sprite spritzer.
Oh.
Dang. He's gonna end up bringing you something. So could you just, be nice and accept it?
Just
So-
put your other one behind your back and say thanks.
Yeah. So good night, Carolyn. Thanks
Yeah,
for
good
coming
night,
in.
I
and
never
sharing
remember
that.
the story. I was at a restaurant one time and I ordered an iced tea and I
okay.
got a Long Island iced tea.
Oh,
Oh,
that's totally
not
different.
expecting.
Not expecting, and I'm like, you're driving.
I already sipped out of it. I can't give it back.
I can't.
Mm.
I
I
thought it
do
was going
like
to be
a
like
Long
my
Island iced
story.
tea.
I got an iced tea one time, and there was a fly.
Well, I
on
won't
the
tell you
bottom.
what I did.
Little
I
fly.
wasn't. Yes, I drank a little too much,
Mm,
and when I drink, which is very rare, my lips go numb.
that's funny. I'll do
And
that.
so
Yeah, I used to get that too.
I'm in the bathroom, and I say my lips are numb to my sister, but it comes out my nips are numb.
Oh no! Oh no!
And there's an Asian lady in the bathroom with us
Oh no! And heard it. Oh.
and heard it.
Oh
And
no!
she's there with her daughter, and I'm like, no.
No,
I felt so bad. And I kept
Mm.
on saying it over and over again, trying to tell her that's not what I'm trying to say.
There she
My
was
nip-
like,
My nibs are numb.
My nips.
My nips. My
she's like, come on,
nip.
let's go. Let's get out of here. This lady needs to be alone.
I'm like, okay, this is why this woman does not drink. Because one drink and she's down and out.
Yeah. Yep. That
Hmm.
was, yeah. That was what they called a cheap date too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can't even leave you all alone for 5 minutes. You talk about nips. My goodness.
No, we were talking about nips.
Lips,
Nips.
nips, lips.
Lips.
My
Uh,
goodness.
Oh dear. Bye, you sugar garden. What's up?
Hey, Sugar God.
Saw her beautiful little starting. She
Oh,
threw some
yay.
seeds down. I know that's still exciting, no matter how many times it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Come up, pop,
I
pop.
know.
There they are.
I just did my
Getting all
tomatoes
the
and my peppers and stuff.
Mm.
And I planted asparagus too. Asparagus starts, and I'm like waiting. Come on.
Yeah, just to sideline that again. Yes, shift. these lives can just take on a life of their own, and we go into no man's land, and then we do try to come back up. So
Yeah.
anyway, have you ever water bath canned cranberries to make juice? I did it for the first time when they were in season in the fall, and it's so nice to have it on the shelf for mixing. Yes, actually, we do. I don't grow cranberries, but I will go buy the fresh cranberries, and we'll make our own cranberry jelly. And because there is always so much left over, we just end up canning it up.
Darks.
I like crayon orange, Shawnee, together, but I'm not
Yeah.
supposed to have either one. My bladder can't handle them anymore.
I've only made cranberry sauce with it and then canned
That's
that.
what I like. Yeah.
I made a jalapeno cranberry sauce.
Oh,
Really
wow.
good.
Yeah, you should,
Um,
Shawnee.
Intrigued.
Rita, you just shush your mouth. Shush your mouth about the 1 hour ahead. Shush your mouth. I don't want to hear it.
No, is that happening for
tomorrow?
real?
It's happening tonight
Can we
for
just
tomorrow.
Can we avoid that? Can we just not have?
Shush,
let's
shush.
just-
It's just rude.
Why don't we
to
just
put that
all
out there.
revolt? Vidra, fight the power. Don't do it. Let's just all revolt
power.
against it.
Don't do it.
Fight the
I know, that's
power.
right.
There's
We'll
no alarm.
put a little clock over our little hands. No.
My puppies won't know that it's an hour ahead, so that's the good thing.
Yeah.
That's
No.
my alarm clock here.
Oh, there's plenty
Right.
of those, Shawnee. That I have
Yeah.
that now. Plenty of
Yeah,
things I
well-
like that my body won't do.
Mhm.
Oh.
My chickens. Yeah. If we spring forward, well, at least
Oh.
that lets me get up at. Oh no, which way am I going? I'm going
I know.
forward.
That's what I'm thinking
You're going
too.
Oh, at 7 o'clock. I'm actually getting up at 8. But they get up earlier than that. But
Wait,
you know,
No,
no, you're actually
getting
getting
up
up
earlier.
at 7 at 8. You're losing an hour.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
8 will
When you
actually
spring
be
forward,
7.
you're losing. When you fall
Yes.
back,
Yeah.
that's when I
gain.
gain it.
That's my
Right.
favorite one, the fallback.
Everybody won.
Mhm.
Thank you for
But
fighting
that
the
I
power.
like.
We appreciate
Yeah.
it. We appreciate it. Just fight do it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
just no. We just say no. No.
Yeah.
No.
No more.
Yeah.
But then again, if we do the spring forward, then let's just keep it that way. And can we keep the daylight? I want to know if that's possible, because I can't stand that. For us, our gardening season is in the shortest days of the year. Like
Yeah.
we have to get everything out there, and by the time my husband comes home, it's pitch black outside again.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be out there in the pitch black with the canal behind my house and things coming out of the canal.
Yeah.
It is true that we do get another hour of daylight. But
Yes.
yes, Miss Shawnee, you should make some cranberry
Mhm.
jelly, and you could probably add some other things to it.
Yeah.
The
Like
leftovers and that.
orange rinds,
Mm-hmm.
like a cranberry marmalade.
Cranberry orange. Ooh. Like a cranberry,
Mhm.
cranberry orange jelly. Like I don't care for marmalade,
Yeah.
just the bitterness of it.
Well,
but-
yeah, not the bitter part. Yeah, no. Like cran orange
Mhm.
flavor more.
Mhm. And
Or
welcoming
cran
new
apple
baby.
even.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Cran raspberry.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Feel free to send
Yeah.
samples.
I know. Yeah, Barry will sample any of the jellies that we women want to produce. He would like a sample. Can you imagine all of a sudden Barry's at Christmas time next year and he's got all these little jars and he's like, I'm king of the
Jessica.
world.
Jessica
Oh,
Burrows. She's a friend of mine from my former town. Well, not
nice.
yeah, she's still my friend. Yeah, and used
I love
to do voice lessons with me when she was a wee little thing. But thank you very much for the 1,000
A wee
K
lass.
subs. Yes. A wee lass. Yeah, actually, and all along, every so often when I'd make a little milestone, she'd pop up and she'd go, "Look at you! You got 500. That's awesome!"
Oh,
That's
everybody needs a cheerleader.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So from my hometown, Marmalade makes me think of Paddington Bear. I love that cartoon. I do. He said, so I just want to go to Paddington, get a Paddington Bear. You're going to have marmalade on your
Yes,
toast, on
darling.
your what do they call them? They're not toast. It's the pieces. What do you call them? I don't know. I don't know. It's
Crumpets.
toast squares or toast. Oh, I can't think of it.
Toasties? No.
No, not toasties. It's like you just have little pieces and you cut all the crusts off and just.
Yeah, I know what they are,
There's a
but I
certain
can't.
name for it. I think Carol went to sleep.
Yes. I'm trying to type, and my brain did. My brain went to sleep.
I
Yeah.
can't function more than one thing at a time right now.
I'm
It's
sorry.
right.
What are you?
No,
What finger sandwiches?
cranberry
Canapé.
orange
Are you making
scone.
canapés? Are you talking about canapés?
no. The so when you have the little toast
Oh,
pieces,
toast
but they're
points. Toast points.
it's toast points. You get your
Toast
Paddington Pear with like his toast
They're
points.
not the
It's
crumpets,
lovely.
darlings, over there. Yes, we
No,
see.
no. I want
Yes,
toast points.
no. Mhm.
But
Hey,
I saw
Andrew.
that Paddington Bear. I love Paddington Bear.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Love that.
Hey, Andrew.
The marmalade sandwiches pulls them out of his hat. It's not
It's no
First
hair
time
or
I ate
anything.
mar-
that-
little
marmalade.
hairy.
Yeah.
Nothing like a hairy
Mm.
marmalade sandwich. Blech.
Yeah.
Ooh, cran elderberry. There's something
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah, if you can have the cranberry, that would be very good. But then,
Yes,
Shawnee, are you doing it like without? Are you just doing like straight up, with no sugar to make it like a cranberry juice
Mm.
without sugar for, you know?
That's
lemons
what
and
I
stuff?
need to get to this year is the elderberry
bladder
blossom,
health?
because it did so good last year.
What Paddington was like 100 years ago, or the toast points or the crumpets?
a croupette.
Gotta help us out, eh?
Or is the accent?
Croupette.
Crumpet. Crumpet.
Croupettes. We're having croupettes and tea is what we need. Croupettes and our
Now
toast
everybody
point.
has biscuits.
Yes.
That's right. That would be a croupette.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you're leaving out the sugar. That's good. But then, are cranberries acidic enough? I guess they would be because I can't have them.
Well, if not, if she puts something like orange in it, or I mean a little lemon, she can.
Yeah. There you go. Little lemon.
You know nothing.
No, I know
Yes,
nothing
that's
of
true.
crumpets. No, I don't. You're gonna have to
You
teach
don't know
me.
anything about crumpets.
No.
I've made them
Asking my
before.
friend when tea was anyway, because I don't know when is officially tea.
Why can't you
Because
say
he's
Andrew?
on mine.
He's yeah. So he's
He's
on.
in mine,
so I-
Gardening Warrior.
Oh, he's
It's
on
in mine.
yours? Okay.
Yeah.
Shows
Hello,
how much I pay
Andrew.
attention.
Oh, I just yelled. I probably woke up my husband.
Yeah, my favorite is, well, you know, my name is Simon, and the things I draw come true. Oh, your pictures take me over, climb a ladder with you.
Oh, that
Something
was
for
a
my kids
great
when
number.
I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was a little cartoon.
Oh,
where
yeah.
are you? You know
Thank you
what?
for
You and
reminding
Bob,
us.
I don't know where
Depends
people
how-
are.
Shawnee,
Thank you for
depends how
reminding me how
long.
old I am. I appreciate that.
Shawnee, did you Amish can it? Because then it wouldn't, excuse me, it wouldn't matter if it's like a 3-hour can. The 3-hour can.
Like the 3-hour tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we put lemon in ours. I
Okay.
think we did put a little bit of acid in ours when we made it.
Hip hip. This is Lipton tea
Uh,
right here.
You could probably just
Lipton
look up,
tea.
like, if you have
Oh,
a
no.
canning book. Yeah.
It's starting in the side chat.
It's cold brew.
Yep. And up on the panel. I cannot be responsible for what the Englishman might say about Lipton.
Well, I know. I
I'm not
think.
gonna go there.
Oh.
Well,
I know. It's like, you know what?
Whoa.
Whoa. When I, when I sing in French, because I don't speak French, I always just go, any French people in the audience? And they, a couple of people go, I'm sorry for butchering your language. Or if I'm singing in any other language. So, again, for Adnir, I'm sorry for
You might.
butchering your language.
Ooh, nice,
because I
Mike.
don't know your language. I was not sure. Hey, Mike's chaotic gardening.
We want to see videos on that from like last night since you got the grill room.
Ooh. Yeah,
It's
and anybody that
growing.
is on what? You put a bit of acid in your tea. Now that's very it's just interesting.
Right.
A
Yep.
little lemon in that tea.
Yeah, lemon, not that kind of acid. Lemon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
South Florida.
Yeah.
It is the weekend,
He's gonna
though,
go.
so
Yeah, they put milk in their tea. And a little sugar. Spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. With but it has to be a proper silver spoon. So yeah, that could get gross, Aid, I imagine, since you all put milk in it. If a lemon went in with it, it would kind of get disgusting.
Yeah.
I have plenty of
Caramel
acid
doesn't-
in my water. Yes, I have lemon and limes again. Trying to feel better.
I like
That's
milk
not
in
tea.
my tea.
What was
Or
that?
tea and lemon.
You like
Oh, you like
I
tea
think
in your
it's
milk?
winding down.
tea in your milk?
I can't do it, and I'm not going to get into specifics why, but get well acquainted with the restroom for some reason.
Oh, are you a little bit lactose intolerant? I'm
No,
sorry.
I don't think so, but I can't have it in coffee and I can't have it in tea. So,
Okay.
Yes, that could be it.
Silver spoon and a bone china cup.
Okay, though, but bone china is gross when you know that there's actually crushed up bones in that, because that's how they made their china, with the crushed up bone like that. Yeah. When you read the history of that, like porcelain versus
makeup used to have lead in
bone
it too. So
I know. But the bone china history kind of just grossed me out. That's just like people who are like, oh, yes, I wanted that necklace. And, oh, yes, it's bone. I'm like, I'm good. I
Ooh,
don't know
Lipton's
what
brisk
bone-
tea has phosphoric acid added for flavor.
Oh,
This
that's
is
like a little
straight
phosphoric
up tea
acid.
bags.
Why does that sound familiar? What type of acid is that? That sounds like not a good acid. Seriously, it sounds like bad stuff.
Acid is that?
Yeah. Is it trippy acid?
Suddenly, you had thoughts of high school.
Yes, maybe. Maybe not. I didn't say that. Marine's mom is in the side chat. I don't know anything about those things. Actually, no, I never did those things.
This isn't the real Carol. It's just AI.
Yes, it's just I'm being
She's gonna write
represented.
a poem soon.
It's a corrosive acid that can form 3 different classes of salts, namely
Hey,
primary
dear.
phosphates. Let's see, it's
Nice to
soluble in water, incompatible with strong caustics, and it is corrosive to metals and alloys.
So it's
Oh.
corrosive to esophageal.
Yes,
phosphoric acid. It used to be to descale the ice machines.
Yes, and it's also in Coke. That's why it can clean your toilets
And battery terminals.
and batteries. Yes. Mhm. This is
Pretty
a
China was that your grandmother's? No, it is my grandmother. It's a new thing, like diamonds. I've got my grandmother in this bone china. I want to
I
keep
think
her
I-
with me. I'm drinking, I'm sipping and eating off the plates of my grandmother.
No offense. Bone china is lovely. It is lovely.
That's
I have
disgusting,
some.
Homestead
I have
Aquarius.
some. It is lovely. But I think the English did it like after the porcelain that the Asians had. So they came up with their own, and that was
Yeah.
But it's also recycling. They were using animal bone to make it
Right.
more
Well, it's
stable.
also in our Jello. It's also in our,
Yes. It's just recycling.
So
Just
yeah.
recycling. Yeah, that's true. It is Jello. I always heard though that Jello was hooves,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, maybe.
which is really gross when you think
Yeah.
about it. But I'd
Well,
still,
they probably, clean them. Just getting like.
of course,
you know,
I'm sure they boil
know,
them up and
here's-
clean
Here's
them.
the horse, and we're just gonna some of
Just-
you,
Shut that out.
we're just gonna take some of it
Wait,
off.
hold still. I need some Jello.
Here, piggy, piggy, just put your little foot in this boiling pot of water.
Yeah.
With the raspberry juice in it. Delicious. The kids love it.
Mhm.
Oh, God, that was just
I'll never look at Jello the same
gelatin
way.
is made from bones. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So you got a little excited, Shawnee. You know, you're all got yourself all
Mm.
organized. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna plant some more. Aw,
There you
it
go.
is a thoughtful way of just,
Mhm.
you know, keeping grandma alive.
All right,
Yep.
stop picking on my friend's bone china. It's gonna kill me. What? It's
Pick
going
up
to
some
me.
bones.
Did anybody invite grandma for dinner? Oh yeah, she's here. We're using the plates. It's fine.
What if I started Homestead Aquarius?
That's like people that buy those necklaces with the loved one's ashes in it. You know,
Yes, Grandma's
Yeah.
here in the punch bowl.
would you love grandma's earrings?
I love him when he brings out the crikey, Governor. True, it
Apparently,
does.
this panel is the tip of the acid in their tea. Apparently,
See, I don't understand how that works. I
yeah.
really don't.
It
And I
goes in
was
the kiln over
Instagramming.
1200 degrees, so it's fine.
Yeah,
Christ,
totally
Governor.
fine. So do
Governor.
people. So do people. People go in and they come out as, I guess, stuff to put in clay. They do
Oh.
that with cremains. They put them in glass now, which
Mhm.
actually I thought that was kind of cool, but I could not bring myself to put it in
Yeah.
a box and send it all. I couldn't.
Yeah.
You use animal bones for bone meal? Well, if you're eating the animals, hey,
You can.
oh yeah,
Mhm.
yep, I've
But
heard
when it's
that.
somebody you know, it's
No,
like as long as you don't know who they are. I
yeah,
will
I
say with
don't
my
want to. I
with
don't
my
want mom and
husband,
dad
I did
tomatoes.
On my last album that I made, which I don't have a copyright here. I guess we just get a Christmas one. I did bring his when we chose, he loves cigars, so we chose a cigar box looking thing.
Mhm.
And so with the last photo shoot, I had him in some of the photos, like just in the distance, and
Yeah, that's precious.
so it's like,
Oh.
hey, you made the cover, and
Mhm.
our good friend who was doing the photos, he was also good friends with my husband, and we're going from room to room in this beautiful opulent building, and it was like, where's Daryl? Did anybody bring Daryl? It was like, oh shoot, let me go get him, bring him in here. Here he is. Sorry, Daryl.
Oh, that would be bad. Yeah.
He goes, can you just shift Daryl a little bit, to the left, a little bit, put him on an angle. Yeah. So, yeah, if you look at on the album, it does show. So send me your album. I would love to hear it.
Sure you would, but she don't work for free. My girl don't work for free, David.
Diva is a little distasteful regarding grandmas. Boo hiss. Mom.
Don't worry, Mom. That's not what's going to happen to you.
Was it
She promised.
real? I'm not going to
No.
do it to you. Don't worry.
Oh, she put in one
Oh.
in the chat. She's counting down. When moms count down, that's bad.
Uh-oh.
1, 2.
She's even thinking about using your middle name.
Uh-oh. Middle name comes out. Where's the app that she's... Oh, what are you on where they can download some of your stuff? I forgot
I think you can
the
go.
name of it.
I
forgot.
You can go to, you can find me on iTunes. I'll just grab it right here. Just one moment.
You'll love it, David Corey. You'll love it. Plus, you can go to Maureen Washington's channel. Yes.
Yeah,
Too. She has
Maureen
another channel
Washington
and you
Music.
can subscribe. Yes, Maureen Washington Music, and you can subscribe and then decide which album you would like to play over and over again.
Yeah. Well, it's only well.
Do you
what is
have
it
any of
called? The
your-
only ones that that I sell on here is my Christmas one, and then the Harvest Moon one. I am just gonna put it over here.
But do you have your sampling on your YouTube?
Yeah, I'm gonna
too?
go grab it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab it
There we go.
here in
There
the
you go. Hit it.
yeah, and I think you can listen. Like it's you know, it's not all funky doo 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 doo.
Oh, really?
Here's this one.
Well, okay.
You know, it's the, when you're trying to when you're doing stuff, you're trying to
Yes.
do two things at the same time.
Hold a conversation.
Um,
Yes.
That's when I get that
Yeah,
lovely resting, you know what face on me, where you think I'm falling asleep or
Mm.
I'm very angry because I'm doing that, looking things up and trying to share.
I'm sure I'll get dinged for this.
Shall expose.
Except for it's not putting the singing in, just music.
There's her channel, David Corey. I don't know if they came out. What the heck? It didn't come out. Hold on. Let
To
me get it.
make me feel good inside. And I just wanna be.
I can only do like 3 seconds worth.
Yeah.
What was I
Hold
doing
on,
wrong,
let me
Carol?
get it,
I think
David.
I think
No,
it's
no, I
15
got it
seconds
wrong.
you're allowed to
Gotta
do.
get- There we go. There it is, David Corey. He wanted your other channel too.
Maureen Washington music. Well, yeah,
Yes,
that's yeah,
There you go.
that's the Maureen Washington music one.
She
I will
said it,
stop sharing that.
And if you look
There-
up Maureen Washington, up pops jazz singer. I just noticed, and there's other performances that she's on YouTube with. The one that you did Christmas is there. Harry's. What is it?
Yes,
For playing something.
I get a
Yes, that does
copyright strike.
happen. Yes.
absolutely. It's like
That's right.
you can't use your own music. You go, I'm sorry, I paid the rights to record that music. Nope, you
Yes.
can't have it. I'm just gonna go grab
Yeah.
that link. So I
Yes,
can put
that
it
is our
online
diva
here.
singing by you.
Why not?
Mhm.
Mark Fugelnoots
Mhm.
does it all the time. This is
Yeah, how
horrible.
does he get away? I
Yeah,
know
but-
some of these YouTubers, I don't get it how they get away with stuff.
That's his music, but it's anyway.
It's definitely sampled though. So how does he not get hit for some of the samples? Some of it is sampling. Right? It's not just the playing with the
So is it
soundboard. I
his
think he
music?
samples bits and pieces
Yeah.
here and there.
Well, it depends
Right.
on what your rights are, right? So it depends on
Mhm.
who's your publisher, who's
Mhm.
and so I have a company that is that does the publishing for that particular album. So when anything gets played, I go, it's my music. Let me play it in my short. And it's like,
Yeah.
no. So it's just so that that company gets paid and then I get the trickle down. So you go, what was it? Like all of you got $1 and you're, and I get 15 cents for that, 30-second sample. But
Mhm.
it's just how it is. So oh, bless your heart for saying, oh, thank you.
Awesome.
What back it up. What do you mean? What did you cause problems with?
No,
So
he's just
she's
being
a-
a
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
that's
that's what started. Go ahead, Maureen.
Yeah, well, that's why my channel is called Diva in the Dirt, because I'm a jazz and blues singer, so I'm a diva of the stage. And then they said in 2020 that I couldn't sing anymore, and so then I became a diva in the dirt. So, but oh yeah, Maureen's getting in trouble with her mom. Thank you very much. Bless you for saying that's very kind of you. Oh yeah. Well, that was I have content on that channel from 16 years ago, because that was my career. That was what I did, and most of it's just like just home video, because I didn't understand the whole YouTube thing, and that.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. Well, appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Right. Well, I do have original music too. And even with my original music, because it's with a publishing company, then I still I can get hit with it, but it's not like I get in trouble, but it's just the fact that they come up and they say, we need to be paid first. So
Well,
bless
you can get hit for singing something that you're not published for. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, I've done my own stuff and it's not published, and it'll get hit for something because it's like close to a song or whatever, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It's really odd because I've got a piece of work that I did on a simple little sampling program on my laptop, and they never dinged it. And it's weird what they. Oh well, I mean, like my intros to my videos. That's in your eyes.
Yeah, because you're in your yes. Yeah, and cause that's one of my favorite songs, and it comes on and it's like,
I'm an old
wow.
worship
and
leader. I'm sorry, I was answering somebody's question.
Oh,
She does sing too, and she plays guitar. Laura does. She used to lead worship. And that's so funny.
Not the same thing.
What?
Not the same thing.
well, yes and no, yes and no. It's like when you're when you're performing as a worship leader, you're playing for an audience of one with a whole bunch of people judging you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And when you're a singer on the stage, you're playing for this audience who are also judging you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, because I've also been a worship leader in one of my hats that I've worn in my lifetime, and I didn't do music until later in life. So it was kind of like
That's so weird because that's what I was doing before the start of this, and then
I don't have it on my channel.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was worshiping in the shower tonight. That's where I do my audience of one and avoid the judgmental people.
Mhm.
Yes, me too, Bayou. I'm with you, girl.
It's amazing how the acoustics are in a bathroom, and no bathroom is any different than the other.
Mm-hmm.
They all have that
Well, and the
reverb.
steam helps from the shower for your vocal cords. But tonight on decongestants, 2 decongestants, my vocal cords are like,
Oh, I know.
I
hate it. It just dries it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I was actually singing that. I don't know if you know that song, Freedom Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. Yeah. So it's interesting that as soon as, we kicked it off tonight. What happened? Yeah.
Freedom reigns in this place.
Yes,
Power, mercy, and grace.
Yeah.
Isn't that Daryl?
Rolling on every face.
There is freedom. Yep.
The Spirit of the Lord is. I love that song. There is freedom.
Yeah, actually, that's one of my. No, it's not my favorite. Yeah. It makes everybody sound like Whitney, actually.
Not me.
Yeah. Hey, Ann.
Thanks for coming
Welcome in. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was.
And one thing I was going to mention to you, because I know like you're fairly new to making videos, and most of your videos are very short. And one of the things that to encourage the algorithm to show you out more is you want to get about an 8-minute video, right, Laura? Is it 8?
9.
9.
9 is the magic number.
Oh man.
9. Ticka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you don't want to go too long either, because then you discourage like your audience because they're used to TikToks.
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
are very short.
Well, that's what I was when I first started. It was like make him 5 minutes, make him 3 minutes, make him, make him
Yeah.
short because his attention spans. And
For
then you realize,
attention.
and
And
it's
also
like,
then when you put the commercials on them purposely, unlike YouTube just, using our content without us getting anything, you need it longer. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I'm not good at that, at timing it yet. I'm just like, I made something.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sometimes
just
that's
put
what
out
it has to be.
That's
I have
right.
a longer video coming out tomorrow, but yeah.
Probably, Shawnee. You probably nailed it right on the head.
Yeah, I had to
Mhm.
watch 2 ads just to watch one of my older videos. So I was like, yeah, okay, well, that figures.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you have to
I was
be in the
forced to
beginning,
watch.
Anne. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So
especially if you're a
that's,
perfectionist, like sometimes you just got to go, okay, it's going. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
go be free, or I'll overwork you, or my phone will shut down and I'll lose you.
mhm.
My battery
it's-
will die.
Yes.
Then I gotta
it's
plug you in
app-
and I stand by the countertop and
Yeah. The app will lock up and I'll lose all my. That's what
Mhm.
happened to me with Filmora. I went to reload it and it did
Oh,
not load any
no.
of my videos or what I was working on. It erased the one I was working on. I was like,
oh, that stinks.
yeah.
Oh,
So
that's too
Yep.
bad. Yeah. I'm finding that I'm recording,
Mhm.
not well, but it's like I'll have about an hour worth of footage, and it's like it's footage of me repeating myself. It's footage of me repeating. It's footage. It is
That's
footage
good
of
though.
me
The
repeating
longer
myself.
amount you have to pick from
Yes,
and you can
and
break that down, then
Yeah.
if like
Yeah.
you worded it better here or something like that,
yes.
Mhm.
yeah.
You've already
exactly.
got it there. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just a bear
And,
to try and cut it down.
And
when
so
it's
then,
something.
it's like, so I'm starting between that, 30 minutes and an hour, and I'm able to get it down to, I was trying to make sure, like, get it to 8, but some of them have been like 10 and 11, which
Yeah.
is good
Mhm.
because then
Yeah.
that's, helping
Yeah.
to them to put more ads on my stuff, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to go where are people dropping off. I haven't quite gotten into the habit of that to go,
Yeah.
is
To go
is it
into
too
the
much?
analytics. Yeah.
Yeah. But what I do find is that once, it's like I've gotten it narrowed down and I've learned how to go, you know what, this is a bit of this, whatever you're doing is scenery. I can take the audio from here and stick it here, and I'm moving things around, which is great.
Mhm.
And I go, yeah, that's good. Let's put it up. And then I watch and I go, you could have tightened that up a little bit more. You could have fixed
Oh,
that
I
there.
do that all the
Could've done-
time, and you'll never stop
could've-
doing that. You'll
could've-
never stop doing that.
No, but I will. But it's like knowing that I need to do 9 minutes, then that's what I will work for. So even if it is where it's like, okay, we're going to drag that little piece out a little bit more,
Mhm.
not if it's redundant stuff. of
Well,
course, but-
sometimes just putting like a scene change picture in, like,
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
beautiful thing, or just little
Yeah,
things like that can add a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because it is. I think I watched Justin Rhodes, and he was talking about this is a long time, not long, but in the last couple of years, and it was like every 8 seconds. Like if you're doing a commentary or talking about something, change your background every 8
Mhm.
seconds. And it can be just a shift like this, and now I'm shifting like this.
Mhm.
I'm just changing something. So I've tried to do that, but it's like, when you're the director and the star
Yeah.
and the editor and the crazy person who thinks that they should do this, it's hard to remember
I
those things.
forget that too. I mean, and sometimes you're like, okay, I really want to teach this. And so you're like into that mode, and then you're forgetting about the editing part or the direct, and it's like the good ones are really like when you're thinking about how you're going to edit this
Yes.
and then film it. And then,
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
That would require a whole lot of more thinking for Maureen, but
Yeah.
but I've done a little bit of that where that kind of helps. My daughter, one of the things that she said is that when if it is a teaching thing, but I'm walking around and I'm changing my position, like the one time it was the fact that I was potting up something, and so I'm
Right.
moving around, and she says those are my favorite because there
Right.
is this, it's not that I'm just, going, and then you want to, da 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 da, right?
Right.
And I'll stop and I'll talk as if we're having a conversation. So
Right.
mhm. It is a lot of hats to wear at the same time.
It is.
And also, and usually the director fires me at one point. You're fired. Don't bother coming back to the set tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I show up and they're
Well,
like,
after
fine.
you leave,
We don't
you know,
have it. We don't
sometimes.
have anybody to fill in for you. So fine. Yeah. hmm How long I've been a singer? I've been a singer all my life, but as a professional singer, um, I probably started in my mid 30s, but that was just doing coffee houses and as a worship singer. And then it was kind of when I hit my 40s, that's when I actually went. That's why I moved to the island. It was like, I'm going to start my career at 40.
It worked. Pretty
Mhm.
much worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Definitely. I was actually just watching
Oh.
AGT, is it? AGT. And it was the lady who sang the big hit from what's that movie? The circus movie. Darn it. She sang it and they recorded her vocals and everybody thought the woman who starred in the movie sang the song. And so she came on AGT to show that it was her vocals on that track.
Mm.
Like
Oh.
and not like in a bad way, just because people weren't realizing that the actress was lip syncing.
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my gosh, it's so good. I'm gonna have to like post it in my community tab. So good. She did the one over across the sea. She went to that one and then she came to ours in America. And Simon helped her with her performance in America because he wanted to see her get her shining chance at making it because she was too shy to do. So she's getting a late start too. She's getting a late start, but
Mm.
doesn't mean like anything about the talent that's there, no matter
Yeah.
when you start. You know,
Mm-mm.
not at all.
No. Yeah, and it's not like I'm my live shows are far better than my recorded albums and things like that, just because there's
Mhm.
so much more interaction and emotion
Yeah.
that you get to experience,
Yeah.
where it's a little bit more static. Like when I did do the Harvest Moon album, the last song on the album is an original called "Wait a Little Longer," and that one was in regards to my husband. And the Harvest Moon song was a song that we would dance to when I'd perform it, and during the instrumental, he'd come up and dance with me. And so when I recorded those ones were very hard for me to record because of that emotion. And
Yeah.
but my engineer, he didn't like, I would actually sing a line and then I would go, "Ugh," and then I'd come back and we'd sing a line and he goes, I don't want to
Oh.
lose that. He had to edit all that out because
But he
wanted
wanted the emotion. Yeah.
yeah. So I hear when my voice cracks because I'm trying to hold it together and we
Yeah.
left that in. But most people wouldn't hear where I've kind of where I'm losing it. But
Yeah.
basically the whole thing.
Bless you. So
Thanks.
wonderful.
Yes, you get everything perfect and flowing, and then a loud muffler
I was just
association
saying,
drives
yeah,
by.
here too. Or the neighbor. Yes. I have the problem with it. It's like I'm a magnet for my family. Like I get a quiet moment in the backyard for me, and then suddenly the dog has to go out, and Hannah's walking right out that door while I'm filming, right?
Slam!
Around here, it's
Like-
usually gunshots or
Mm,
Oh,
that's always fun.
saws, you know,
Yeah.
down trees or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I
With-
let some of that. I just let some of that go and stay
Yeah.
in. I am still I'm hoping for my birthday. I've got an Amazon gift card, and I'm hoping my kids will put together to get me.
the clip-on
the-
mic.
Yeah, but I can't think of the name of it. I'm just thinking of
The one Laura said doesn't work with our phones.
A lanyard.
No, the one, the name brand one that
Rode?
she said.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rode. I
Rhodes.
think it's Rode. Yeah, the
You
Rhodes.
don't-
Yeah,
mic.
don't get that. Don't get that for your
You don't-
phone.
Not
it
for
goes
your
in and
phone. Goes
If
in
you
and
have
out.
a camera like a GoPro or something like that, or just a camera, if you film with camera, then do that.
Mhm.
Yeah, they work great with a GoPro and a DJI Pocket
Yeah.
3.
But not a phone.
But not for the iPhone.
Not for
Mm-mm.
the iPhone.
I have a
They-
little cheapy one, Maureen, that I got that's actually working, and it's supposedly the TikTok one that they're using. So
Mm.
I can send you that one for the interim if you want. I'll send you the link. But
Yeah, I appreciate the link because I was studying that one, and that's the one that
well, you'll move up and you'll get a camera or a GoPro, and you'll have both. 'cause you're gonna
I
just
don't
keep excelling.
know.
You're going to keep
I don't
excelling.
know that I want to move into something that's fancier to deal with.
I know, me
like-
either.
I
The
like
GoPro is
simple.
actually really
I
simple.
have that M50 and I have no clue how to get it into the computer and stuff because of this computer. Not me, like it's the Apple. I don't know what I'm doing with this thing. The
Right.
learning curve is just too for some reason.
Meanwhile, I'm biting my tongue.
Yeah, I know. It's a rotten apple berry. I know. Rotten
I love
apple.
you, Carol, but really.
I know. I should have
What
known by the
is-
symbol on it. Yeah, I know.
What is it, like a GoPro? I'm gonna just have a look here.
It's the Action Cam GoPro
Yeah.
Hero. What number are they up
yeah.
to now?
They're up to 3 or
think they're-
4 now.
They're up way
Oh.
high now.
And DJI,
Oh, that's a GoPro.
That's
This
the
is a
GoPro.
DJI Pocket 3 is amazing.
Yeah.
I am desperate.
It doesn't
to try to
give
put money back
fisheye?
on.
The Pocket one doesn't do. I thought the Pocket one, their Pocket one, the one you're talking about is that little handheld thing.
Yeah, it's got a 3-axis gimbal on it, so which
Oh,
need
it has a
because I have the
3-axis,
tremors,
okay.
and I want to
Yeah.
cut out that
They
shaking.
fixed it. Okay, they fixed
But-
it.
I've been watching some of the urban explorers, and he was like, one of them was encouraging me to try to get one because you can do night shots, and it looks like, I mean, you could see color. Everything is
Wow.
it doesn't go to a
Wow.
grayscale.
They've upped it. Yeah. When
Yeah.
it first came out, it was always giving people fisheye issues, and I don't know
Yeah,
what.
this latest one, they had to do a lot of. They kept sending people updates because they were having a little bit of trouble out of the
Mhm.
tree. But they have finally got it to where it should be, and it's freaking amazing. It's
Okay.
a little bit more than I want to spend on a camera, but if I want to take that shake out of there, that's the way I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to go.
Mm-hmm.
But you can plug in mics like the Rode to the DJI or the GoPro.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I guess I just always thought a GoPro was if you were going to be, cycling, running, diving, or
No,
It's-
things like
very
that.
a
Not
lot
just
of-
that it's
Yeah.
not just a regular camera.
Yeah. A lot of homesteaders use GoPros because they're durable.
Ah.
They
Mhm.
fall over. You're using water. You're doing all kinds of stuff. And
That's brilliant.
yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and it's light. It's very light
Mhm.
compared to like a
You get
Canon
that nifty
M50.
little waterproof case to put it in too. But
Mhm. Yeah, and they have all kinds of accessories where you can wear
Mhm.
it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I would have done that. My daughter wanted me to get the Canon because I guess she was going to use it for her stuff too. But
We
she
bought a
never-
nice camera too, but we never use it. We always
Yeah.
I use my phone the most, but
Yes.
I use the GoPro.
Mhm.
Um, when I want to get more than one camera angle, there's my GoPro is And I just have the 9s. They're like a
Mm.
couple of years old.
Yeah, I forget what
So
number they're up
you have
to.
you've got a GoPro 9.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
GoPro Hero, right? Is the 9?
Yeah.
GoPro Hero.
There's 11 I'm looking at, and
Yeah,
has the
It's up
pictures.
to 12. Because I know I think they have the Hero 12 Black. Oh, they got a bundle $50 off. It's still not. I'm not going to be able to afford it unless I sell my other camera. Yeah, the Max lens
what is
modification.
what is kind of the price range? I because I was
Well,
just looking at pictures.
okay, without the accessory bundle for the top, the newer one, the Hero 12 Black plus accessories, we'll start there, is $399 and
Oh,
nine. It's like 400, and then the Hero without any of the accessory bundle is $349.99.
We paid like 4 something for
Yeah.
ours.
That's from the
Oh.
GoPro site, and it's a sale right now.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
it would be
Mhm.
usually 4. It would be 4.
Just hang on a second. GT Bayou Sugar Garden wants to know how the dance is going, in case you're just
Yeah.
listening and not being able to watch. So
Yeah.
it's a pretty cat. So okay, so you said like 400 or whatever. Oh, save.
We can't, I keep remembering we might get, copyrighted because I sound just like them. I'm like,
Oh,
I know, right? Maureen does. Maureen can pull it up. But
she can do it.
Pitch,
I think
no.
I'm going to go to bed, guys. I'm starting to
All right, honey.
fade.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you, Laura.
Much
And
love.
Have a
Love
great
you.
night. So Chris has
All
said
right.
hi. Good night.
Love you
you
guys.
got my
Bye.
contact.
Thanks, Gardening Warrior. Actually, I had to turn down that light a little bit. It's still bright.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
blinding me.
Yeah.
It doesn't look very bright on the camera.
Are you going to bed too, Miss Ann? Or no, you're just starting your day, right?
Yeah, it's
That was Laura. Good night, Laura. We love you. Here's 7 Black. Ooh.
yeah. So
See, yeah,
Shift is
there's the
also-
frustration level. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't
Oh,
know.
shift going. Night Shift Engineering. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in. Good night.
I thought
Ann.
so, Ann. Yeah, you just got up. No, she, I think, made a mistake and meant to say goodnight, Laura.
Okay. Oh yeah, she just got up.
Oh,
Yeah.
she just woke up. Yeah,
Mhm.
over at Turkey.
Oh.
Right.
And you did
so
see her.
Hero
She
12
thanked you for your advice
Mhm.
earlier.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
Okay.
So the Hero 12 Black plus Max Lens Mod 2.0 is $591.98 Canadian.
Oh, gosh, they really always.
And then you got a premium
another 100.
subscription.
Wow.
Out of 1 year. Yeah, what is that? I don't even know what that is.
So it's cloud
on-
storage.
Oh, okay. It's on sale
Regular-
here.
It's on sale here too. It would be regular $689.98 for that package.
Wow.
Sucks to be Canadian.
I'm like, what is it with the always in if you live in Canada, it's $100 over what America pays. It always seems like it's almost that amount. Like, oh,
I'm
okay,
sure it has
it's coming.
something to do with tariffs and trade and whatnot.
Yeah, something. It's got something to do with something.
Is that brighter? It's actually a brighter picture, isn't it?
It is
It
brighter.
is.
Okay.
And a little crisper.
I changed the settings. This ID cam has like settings for the camera.
I'm just going to turn this around and go darker for
That's
a little
cool.
bit because of my head. Sorry, guys.
No, it's
I'm in
okay.
the dark now, but I couldn't anymore with that light on my eyes. We're of all places to be in, like when you've got one of those headaches forming, is a place that has those old fluorescent lights. And then I went into the bathroom and one is flickering, and I'm like, no, I can't see you right now. I can't go into a full migraine. We've got to go. We've got to get stuff done.
Oh, I feel for you. I mean, like there's one single light in the front bathroom, which is used mostly, and it happens to be right in line with the mirror. So when you have a busting headache, that's the last thing
Yes.
you want to do is look in the mirror because it's kind of like staring at the sun with a migraine.
Yeah. Yep. I agree. Yay. Oh,
Oh, thank you.
very sweet. Very sweet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know what was up with. I had to go back in and change my settings for your channel again to all. They changed my settings too. Like either they'll unsubscribe me from you or they'll change the settings. Like, hello,
We'll
YouTube,
try to break
Where-
them apart.
right? No.
It's like
No,
YouTube. This is
I'm
not
still good with-
yours to mess with.
Yeah, right. Let me see.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
mine is all the normal.
That's so weird. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't get them until I was older, or at least as far as I know. I've gotten a few sinus ones when I was younger, but Big Rooster
Big
Show.
Rooster
What's
Show.
up, Big Rooster Show?
Welcome. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
in.
That's a thing too. I don't know if you get that the congestion with your migraines, Barry. Like even if it's not a sinus migraine and they've done studies on that it will, that's one of the signs you're getting one is all of a sudden your sinuses will kind of snap.
And I'm really sensitive to the pressure change too. So like
Me
the
too.
barometric
Yeah.
pressure changes, it's like I feel it. And so like if I wake up and the house is stuffy, oh, you can guarantee I will wake up with a killer headache. And
Yeah.
which
Yep.
wasn't the case this morning. I mean, it was comfortable in here, but for some reason, I don't know. I just had a killer headache when I got up.
It might be the pressure changing.
Yeah,
Could
I think
change
there's
my
something going
sleep.
on.
Yeah, because other people in part of the
It's
are
all
feeling it.
over. It's all over.
Yeah.
And like today, like for I don't know, 3 or 4 days, my daughter's eye is just like it's physically tremoring, and she did have a headache, and
Ooh.
you know, kind of thing that was
Ouch.
going on. So yeah, and I don't understand because it's like I've been unsubscribed from like Homestead Aquarius, and it's like I was watching all his stuff, you know, because we were in Shed Wars. I was in Shed Wars last year, so I was really interactive, you know, with his channel. And then, you know, this one day I hadn't seen anything for a bit, and so I went and looked. And it was like, I'm not subscribed. What? You know, I don't understand.
Yeah. How that?
Why they would do that? Like, what gives them the indication of like, you know, I'm fake to his account or something? So
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm uncertain. Does that feel better or worse?
No, I found the knot. Found one of them.
Okay.
So I'm pressure. I'm
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah. And sometimes
It's
you
so
don't always
weird.
remember people's names, and so then you go, oh, I got to go find what was their channel name?
Yes, that's
So-
me. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Aw. Yes, you should do a panel. That'd be fun.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
Mom said you could finally show your face. Just kidding. I know you like to tease people with that. It'll bring people in.
Mm. Yeah,
Aw.
yeah. I think I was supposed to go on the Big Sugar.
Big
You
Rooster
make
Show.
lists of Big Rooster. Sorry, I was adding them all and then looking at the word lists, and it was like I just have everybody's name all together. Big Rooster, Sugar, and
Yeah.
Homesteady is Hurt and Diva.
Yep. Yep. We're a
Yeah.
fun crowd tonight. Me
Mhm.
on drugs, and I don't know what's going on with Maureen.
Oh, this is a
I'm
nice angle.
Yeah. There we
Or is this
go.
your normal angle?
God,
No,
I
it's
hate
It's
cameras.
still shifted. Yeah, he's doing. Yeah, I like that too.
This one's
It-
nice because then you're actually looking in the camera, right?
Yeah, well actually
Camera's lower.
Camera's lower. It's like in front of my laptop, in front of the
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But you're
I had it-
closer. I like you closer, Barry. You were like you were kind of separate from us, like a little bit.
I-
It's men.
it
It's
was
men tonight.
sitting over here on the amplifier back there, but every time I would bump the table, it would start to scoot a little bit lower.
Night, my Renaissance grandma. You
Good night,
sweet
Grandma.
lady. Night.
Good night, my Renaissance grandma. Thank you for coming in.
Kind of cut my
Mhm.
head off though.
See, now we hang out and I go, mm-hmm. I never did that before until I hung out with the diva. mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
catchy. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Oh. Now I'm going to be
Uh-huh.
self-conscious of it.
No, it's cute. I like it.
Mhm.
It's just my
Yeah.
thing. They say that
Yeah.
about people
Yeah.
who have ADHD
Yeah.
that we unconsciously mimic. That's part of like
Huh?
our socializing is we mimic a little bit of the people around us unconsciously. We don't mean to do it. Like if I would be like, you know, how the English feel about Madonna. Like how did she get an accent so quick? That would be me. I would have an accent after 2 months.
Well, Madonna lives in
Yes.
the world, so
Mhm.
Mhm. I wouldn't be. Would go over. and
That's a
visit.
true story.
It is true, Anne. Very true.
You wouldn't go visit?
I would go visit. I wouldn't go
You
stay.
wouldn't go
like,
visit? Oh.
Mm.
Okay.
No, I would love to go visit over there. I don't know now if I would. With
Oh, to-
everything.
England. I thought you meant to Madonna's.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go hang out with a woman
It's like,
who
I don't want to
recognize
stay
anymore.
at Madonna's, but I just want to go and visit her. Just visit, but not stay. And it's like, that's odd. Oh, she
Nope.
means to England.
Yes, I'm into England. Yes, I'm not tight with Madonna.
Ooh.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
Mm.
Even though
Not bad.
Trump, I live near Trump, but no, Madonna, I don't know her. Sorry.
Ooh.
Can't help anybody who wants me to. That's cool.
That is
At first
really
I thought
exciting.
I saw black tail and my eye didn't go to watermelon yet. And I'm like, turkey tail, mushrooms? Like that's what I started thinking. And then he says watermelon, totally threw me. I want to
That's
see.
exciting.
Yeah, that is very exciting. You can do it, GT. Get that thing started. You can do it. Oh,
Mhm.
Turkish. Yeah, we have Spanglish down here. Spanglish is a language down in Miami. It's very common.
Hey, what's up?
There's Spanish words, English words, and then there's a
Little
mixture in between.
stretch.
So it's the
What's up,
kitty cat.
mister?
Mhm.
Hey.
David
how you
Cord.
doing? Come here.
That's right.
Oh, you want to look outside? Okay, let me open the curtain for you.
David Cord with that rich soil. David Cord, do you start anything inside? I don't think we got that answer out of you last night. If you do
I
like a
think
grow
he
room.
said. I think he said it was all
direct sow, right?
Yeah,
I
I
think.
think so. Well, we'll
I
see.
think
We just
you're right.
little
I
drum
think you're
roll,
right.
little drum roll. What is?
I think you're right. No, I think you're right because we were talking about the South, and a lot of people in the South don't do a
Mhm.
lot of that. We just direct sow because we don't have to do a lot of that. Like y'all have to get a head start so you can get your stuff in
Mhm,
spring
mhm.
and get it in that window.
Exactly.
Why is there a shiny outline around everything?
Oh no, that's
Is it just me?
ocular. Are you serious?
What?
You
Are you
see
seeing
that?
halos?
No, like around the microphone.
Oh, okay. It's just the way the
Oh, yeah,
light's
I'm not
bouncing
seeing
off
that.
of it.
Hmm.
I just see light bouncing off of it a little bit. That's all.
Maybe I'm just losing it.
No, if you're seeing halos, that's ocular migraines.
Well, I
Those are
get
very,
those all the time, but I mean, I haven't had one in months, thank God.
thank
Yeah.
God. I
Yeah.
don't want
Thank
to
you
have-
very much, Big Rooster. I appreciate
Mhm.
that. That was
Which could be a
it's
light.
from a photo shoot.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. She's got a lot of beautiful pictures, even for her Diva in the Dirt thing. Like
Yeah.
your channel, like the banner. I love that picture. Of you like you got a lot of good pictures.
Thank you.
You're
Well, the
very
main
photogenic.
thank you. The main
Welcome.
thing is you just don't post any bad pictures.
I do all the time because I don't have nothing professional looking.
Yeah.
I need some professional looking pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we like I've only hired only a couple of times, but it's like, I get those pictures where it's like all sorts of weird things, and then you just go, don't post those ones. Just don't
Me
post
too,
those
Big
ones.
Rooster. Yeah.
Um,
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. See, no. Everybody's like, nope. We got some bad pictures. Marine's over here with her diva self with her model pictures. Mm-hmm.
aw,
She pretty.
bless
Yep.
you, bless you. That's very kind. But I was like when I was
Oh,
in
sorry, Ann.
Mexico, all the pictures of me are taken by me.
Mhm. Wow.
And it's like, yeah, and some of them turned out pretty darn nice.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I
Like
agree.
like this one. That's me taking that picture.
What?
That's me taking that picture.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
love that picture from your live when you put that. You made
Yeah, so
that
what
thumbnail.
I'm doing
So good.
is I grab the photo and then I look out and I go smile, or I like, haha, I'm talking to someone, but I'm not. I'm all by myself, taking a photo of myself in the pool. So all the photos of me in Mexico are all of me just like, just look away.
Oh,
Just having fun with it.
wow.
Well, you want to capture some moments, and my sister-in-law, I think she did take a couple of me, but mostly it was just me because I just wanted to have some content. Woo! We fell over.
Yeah, what happened there?
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that'll
If
look
you're
gray now. That's nice.
her son, Anne's
I'm
son has
reading it.
migraines. Wow. So that's like 20 years of that.
That's
And
horrible.
they do not know
Did
why.
did you guys approach it with diet? Like try ketovore or carnivore diets? Anything that would remove some of the sugar ups and downs? Because I've heard some good things. That's one of the reasons too that carnivore people are saying this is what everybody has their own little diet religion on YouTube, but a lot of the carnivore people are saying it balanced out their hormones completely going carnivore, and of course their blood sugar balanced out more too, and it helped. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so sorry, Anne.
my son-in-law who has benign cancer,
Yeah.
brain cancer. So benign, and it's all in the in his eyes. So
Mhm.
it's the optic nerves. Well, he can see shadows. He went blind, kind of fully blind by the time he was 18, somewhere in there. That's when it was completely. So he sees shadows, but since he's been doing carnivore, he said, I'm starting to see lines without
That's
having to focus. And he only has 5% vision in one
Mhm.
eye.
I saw there's a video out of somebody recovering their sight from carnivore. Like
Mhm,
there is somebody. I didn't click on it to see what kind of issues he had.
mhm. And
Oh, okay. I've heard
I
that
just
before.
saw a video, just a clip, but it was like they were saying that like it's only in North America, Alzheimer's and our dementia.
Yeah.
Other countries, like, and we go like this degenerative disease, where other countries they go, it's actually type 3 diabetes. And so if you treat type 3 diabetes, it's like you can actually help to fix it. And it's all about in the gut. Carnivore is when you eat only meat, salt
Yeah.
and pepper, no spices, no nothing.
Yeah.
So
Some
you're
people
doing
even cut out pepper because of the peppercorns. I forget why. Is it a nightshade or something like that too? Like cayenne?
yeah.
I've seen
I'm not-
people just stick with salt who really are sensitive to stuff.
and so you can
Yeah.
do butter or you can do ghee
Some- Mhm.
as
Yeah.
your fat.
They
To
do a
make
lot of olive oil too. They avoid dairy
I
completely.
can't do
Some of
without
them.
peppers. There would be
I'm
no way
doing
I
olive
could do that.
oil. Yeah, I'm doing
Yeah.
olive oil.
Well, it would be Barry. It would be whether you react to it. So, like my son-in-law, he couldn't do sage. As soon as he does sage, he has a huge reaction. So we went no sage. And you know,
Yeah. Yep,
Huh.
it is type 3 diabetes. Found that out about because my
yeah,
dad
that
I mean,
had it. Mhm.
I couldn't do ketovore anyway, but I'm just
Not
saying.
on
I can't
carnivore
do that.
GT. You can't do. I do celery though right now because I need the potassium. So if you're making your own celery salt and you know what's in it, sure, you can start off with that. Yeah, pull them off the dairy. I bet dairy is hormones. That's cow, uh, baby mama milk.
mhm.
She's got hormones in that stuff for her babies. Try it.
Wow, it is
Oh
like
wow.
crazy windy out there.
Yeah, it's definitely some of it is no pepper with. I know no spices right now. Well,
Amen, and
what
amen.
it is an elimination diet. It's really it's an elimination diet, and what I said to my friend Aid was I figured it out. I'm fasting, but I can eat meats and I can eat protein. So
Mm,
yeah, so it's like basically I'm fasting, but I'm not. When I get really hungry, I can eat meat, and
yeah,
it's just cleaning out the system.
yeah,
And it can be for life. Some people stick with it because they feel so good. But could it be
yeah.
a reset and you just start adding things back to see what your body
What things
reacts
work?
to?
Yeah, because especially when you get down to that place, your sensitivity level is so heightened that you
Mhm.
go, you just add one thing and you go, and your body reacts, and you go, nope, can't have that.
Yep.
Have that.
Mhm. Yeah.
But
Well,
also it has been known to heal. So then
yeah.
it's like you can actually go and, I'm not saying, okay, and eat all the processed foods that you want, but it
Mm.
allows you to go, okay, I can eat potatoes. I can have,
Yeah, it lets you know it's
whole,
safe.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
because your
whatever.
gut
So,
is healed. Yeah. Yeah, it helps heal the
uh-huh.
gut.
Yeah. And
So
that was
people
one of the first things that Marissa learned was, anything to do with the mind
Mhm.
is started because of the gut. She says when we are created, the brain and the gut is actually joined together and then it starts to separate, but it's still connected. So when you have gut issues, you're going to have issues up in your head as well. You're going to have these two things are connected. So
That explains a lot. Now I know what my problem is.
Yeah, right.
I'm
Yeah.
so
loopy.
Well, does he notice the difference, Anne, when he has it like 2 times a month? Is he reacting, getting gassier, any of that? You have a big gut, so you have a big brain, GT. That's what it means. Yeah, that brain gut connection.
mhm.
You're too funny.
Well, you could do a carnivore diet, but you're going to need to go and find a good butcher, a good
Mhm.
clean butcher that you can buy your
Yes.
meat from. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or if you
Like
need to
my
do it cheap, you can do eggs and sardines,
yeah, eggs and fish. Eggs
eggs
and
and
fish as
fish.
well
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
good. But my sister-in-law, like
Mhm.
with her third child that she just had a few months ago, they were having some digestive issues with her, and they were thinking that it was any milk products that she was eating, and so she was cutting all that out, and then they ordered, I think they ordered burgers from Wendy's or something like that, and she ate it, and then she realized that there was milk in the bun, and of course, right away it affected the babe. So
I'm not following that one, Anne. Do you mean his what? His height? His what? Gonna have to.
oh, there's something still in his diet.
Yeah, there's something still in his diet, but the doctor said it may be his, and then she put in length, but I don't length calls. I don't height. Okay, height. Okay. No, I don't think that doctor is a very good doctor. Um, was saying it's
No, it's no.
height. That's messed up. Try him on like what you said, the elimination diet. Just start pulling things out one at a time. and then for a while, like he has to be off of it for a whole month.
What is 1.94 meters
I don't know what that is either.
in feet? She's metric.
0.94 in feet. Aid could probably do it. He's 6'4".
Oh, he's
I've
tall.
just never. Yeah, he's really tall. I've never heard of that though.
No, I
But
haven't either.
definitely blood sugar issues can
6'3".
cause migraines. Sinus issues can cause migraines. Hormones can cause migraines. Definitely food sensitivities can cause migraines. And I'm just finding this out about chocolate is it has cadmium in it, I believe. It has heavy metals in it. You have to be careful with chocolate too.
Yeah, it's 6'3".
Hmm.
So it's the height of my son, who he tells me he's only 6'2". But I go, no, you're 6'3".
Well, I told the DMV I was 5'6", and they said stand over there because we don't think you are. And I'm like, what's 1 inch? They're like, stand over here. You know, I stood up on the measuring thing and felt like a little kid again. You know, "No, you're 5'7", sir." I'm like,
Oh.
okay, whatever. It's not like a cop's gonna pull me over and go, right, sir, can you stand up while I measure you? And he pulls a measuring tape out. You know, you're not who you say you are. You're actually 5'7", sir. Who really are you? I mean, what is it?
But you
I
know,
would
it's
do heavy metal too. Just the
Yeah. so
it
the
could
cheese
be-
and the milk. Is this store-bought cheese and milk, or is it fresh cow milk? Because it's like that would be another thing, like to get an unpasteurized milk, because then it's going to have there is things that are on the teat that actually need to go through that actually help to digest the milk.
Yeah, she says
So-
it's store bought. Yeah, you'd probably want to, but I can't even do raw. I couldn't do like I'm not supposed to do milk.
Mhm.
I'm just not, but I do
Yeah.
it anyway because I love it. Yeah.
Oh, you're taller in the mornings. I would disagree with you there, sir, because when I in the mornings, I'm usually kind of hunched over and I'm walking like Frankenstein as I, move myself to the loo.
Me too.
Well,
Okay. Thank you, Homestead Aquarius.
thanks for hanging out with us and welcoming in everybody.
Yes.
That was very gentlemanly of you, sir. Very Southern gentlemanly of
Good
you.
night,
So,
Jedi.
Good night. Thank
so
you very
thanks
much,
for
Captain.
coming and hanging out. Yeah, actually, we're getting to 3 hours, so I think I'm probably gonna be saying our goodnights to everybody as well. And this has been a fun, very educational and crazy, just as it always is, chat. So I do appreciate all of you who have been hanging out with us. Everybody that's in South Florida
GG.
Sunshines.
GG's like already.
That's in South Florida Sunshines, and also Storms, Radios, and Cats. So thank you for those that were co-streaming and hanging out. We do really appreciate it because this helps all three of our channels with our watch time hours. And thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You guys are awesome.
22 thumbs up. Y'all be sure to give those thumbs up because it does help our algorithms.
Yes, anybody in my side chat that hasn't gone over and given Diva a thumbs up, please do that if you can before you log
and
off.
vice versa. If you could go and give a thumbs up to it, even if even afterwards, it just definitely supports our channels. And so this was a very fun night, and I am going to give a little ad for next week. Next week, I'm going to have my daughter as a special guest for the live. And so we are going to be talking about herbs. And so if you do have questions about them, she is going to, just share some things, kind of like what are, some of the best herbs to have, and for me, watching her go through her course and her talking to me about it, like for me, I always just went, herbs are spices to add to food. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, you know, add oregano and add basil, and they're flavorings. And so over this time of her learning, I've learned so much that even the fact that you go, yeah, I put oregano and basil in there, but the medicinal properties that oregano is actually helping to break down some of the food so that you can digest it better. And it's like it's
Yeah.
just mind blowing. So so I'm going to, yeah, herbs do suppress hunger, you know, and
Yep.
and whatnot. So that is a great thing.
Mhm.
So
When you said herbs, I was just thinking, Anne, I don't know if he's tried Butterbur. Butterbur is good, and I haven't been taking mine. Butterbur, I can't take feverfew, Butterbur, and make sure he's not magnesium deficient. A lot of people are,
mhm.
and the lack of magnesium can do it too. So
Thank you.
Just thoughts.
Yeah. So anyway, so if you do have questions, because she will, you know, answer a few questions about the different herbs, and actually, and sadly, you know, it's like I said to her, we need to document it because, like, I'm
Yeah.
allergic to the sun, and so I get a sun rash, and just like, and it's just it'll just be super super big, and it's usually like, you know, in the crook of my arm, my hands. And she made the salve. I put it on, and the next day it was much better. I usually, after being away in a hot climate, it's usually about 3 to 4 weeks before the rash dissipates. And you know, this is so I started it on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So in 5 days, it's almost completely gone. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to you know, having Marissa come and answer questions about herbs. And you know, and we even talked about, like, what are the best 5, which would be
Oh,
weeds to add.
yeah.
So oh,
Yeah,
you're
the
only
best
allergic.
5 for your cabinet, like if you're gonna for like emergency herbs to have on hand if, you know, we get another parallelogram situation. Yeah.
Tien, thanks for
Yeah.
coming in, but we're saying goodnight too. So
Mhm.
anyway, so thank you so very much for all you coming in.
Best
And
20 for GT. He needs not 5, he needs the 20.
20.
I agree.
Well, you know what? Ask her, that can be your question. You know, you're giving us the best 5 herbs and the best 5 weeds, which I said
Yeah.
they're really not weeds. They're actually, again, they're herbs, but we've just
Mhm.
turned them into weeds. Like, you know,
Right?
she's doing her
Mhm.
thesis on chickweed, and
Which is
that's
mentioned in the Bible in Genesis.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. So they're all good things. So anyway, yeah, it should be fun. And so tomorrow
Great.
night, Storms Radio and Cats. Barry, you are on at what time? Or not tomorrow
Nine,
night? Oh yeah,
Yes.
Sunday.
yeah, tomorrow night,
Oh, yeah.
9:30 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern
Mhm.
time. And then Carol, next Friday for your
Fibro
Fibro
Friday? I knew you were trying
Mhm.
to say that. I was just, you know.
Friday.
Fibro Friday. Fibro Friday.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Yes, that's my next one at 2:30 in the afternoon, Eastern.
Eastern Standard. And then you do Friday night, Friday.
Yes, we do it. Yes, my co-host with the
Yeah,
most.
you do that one at 11:30. So it's
When the
late lead
baby
into
is
the night.
asleep. Yes, gotta have
Mhm.
the men asleep in the house to have fun.
Yep. Yes.
For mama to have her fun, men need to be to bed.
Yeah.
Men to
So
bed.
anyway,
many
good night
jokes
to you
for
all.
you.
God bless.
Thanks, Marie.
And set your
for coming
clocks
in.
ahead. Lose
Yes.
an hour of sleep. Good night. Sucks to be all of us.
Yes.
Good night.
Night, everybody.